And we're in.
Oh God, I'm terrified. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the 50th session of Sandsea Saga. Hey. Awesome.
We did it.
We're 50 years old now.
We're 50 years old now. We're finally able to run for president. And we've definitely done more than 50 sessions, I will say.
Yeah.
There's a few unrecorded ones, and there's 0 sessions, but this is 50th streamed sessions. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's say hello to our players, and then we're gonna hop in right back into the action.
Yeah.
Let's start with Pim.
Pam?
Pam.
Hi, that's me.
Pam.
I'm Hannah. I'm playing Paminia Knuckle, everyone's favorite charming gnome bard, who's trying to keep her captain from dying yet again. And happy to be here. Check out all the other stuff we have going on this channel, Stealthy Up Productions. Like, follow, subscribe, all this stuff. We do a lot of Pathfinder TTRPG stuff. And some other stuff. That's all.
Yep. All right, Luna.
Hello, Nigel playing Lunazar Elements. Gotta say, tonight is down to the dice gods when it comes to our fate. Whether we end 50 episodes into this campaign or not. And on that down note, Max?
Yeah, so I'm Max playing Edinor today, who's looking a little beat up. You know, he's it's been a rough time here. Still hashtag blessed, but you know, hopefully that continues through this session. Very excited to see what happens over the next turn here. But yeah, 50th or bust, baby.
Speaking of a little hurt.
Yes, well, Edinor is hashtag blessed. I am hashtag fucked. Absolutely. But it's all right, guys. So what if I have 7 statuses? I can survive. Why don't we get into it? I want to see what happens.
All right, guys, my name is David. I'm going to be your GM. You can catch me here, Game Master in all of the Heroes of Histaeria games. That is Sandsea Saga, Unearthed Inheritance, New World Rebellion, and playing our Outlaws Falcon Star game too. I GM that as well. And then I'm also into projects over at Tales Archive. Be sure to go check out Tales Archive for some more great TTRPG content. Oh boy, rambling. Okay, shall we?
Let's go.
Okay, like I said, guys. So we are actually, we normally take a week gap between sessions. UI, unfortunately, we were down some players, so we're playing Sandsea tonight because we wanted to get back into this. So I don't have a recap, so we're just going to jump right into it. Okay, Brock is up first. Brock, we were requested, Pim, you asked that Brock help move Pim onto the ship, so we're going to have Brock take an action to reposition Pim. And I'm just going to put you right here on the staircase.
Perfect.
Okay, so one action, Brock reaches out and he goes, Pim, let's go. We have to get out of here.
Okay. Just trying to like hold her spells up.
Okay, and Brock moves you. Brock is going to then take the last remaining 2 actions to run. Brock, how fast do your little gnome legs carry you?
Probably 25.
Yep, that's what it is. You go around these things. 50 feet gets him from one staircase to another. And as he's climbing up the stairs, he's now on a higher plateau than all of you. As he gets up there, you see all of you except for Lycus, who is blind. Brock points out and he goes, "Oh shit! Everybody! The water drake needs our help!"
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We have to hurry!
We have underage children on that boat.
We have children on the boat.
Underage.
What
was
an
important.
odd way to make a qualifier.
Mm-hmm.
So they're
Listen,
full life to live.
Yoma is almost a young adult. I'm just saying they're very, very fragile.
A cruel person.
Either way,
Eyes come forth. What cruel, cruel person.
only a cruel
Who would
GM
leave their
would argue.
children unattended on a tornado boat?
Some kind of dummy.
We've
Yeah.
had this conversation. I'm
I-
not gonna fight about it.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Okay.
Guys make it so easy.
Brina is up. She's going to use her full turn to get up here and position to her next little spot where she's going to be able to shoot at Raloven from.
Yeah. Get on the ship,
All right.
Mom.
As she's running by, she runs across your bridge, Pim, hops over, pats you on the shoulder, squeezes, and says, "We're going to get out of this, darling. I promise." And your response, Pim, because you are up with Clink on deck.
Okay. So she drops concentration on the Sonata Span bridge. That's a free action.
Gone.
So that's gone. She will start by kind of taking a big deep breath and shouting to everyone in a 60-foot emanation. Okay, guys, we're almost there. Keep up the great work. And that is Courageous Anthem for 1 action, which gives all allies in the area a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects. Okay?
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good rating to
So-
get everybody.
Yeah, so
Damn.
that is a 1 action. With my
That's one
other...
action.
Yeah, it's cantrip. And you know what? Let's linger that one. We're going to use a focus point with lingering composition. This is also free action. I'm going to roll a performance check. The DC is usually, it says a standard difficulty DC of a level equal to the highest level target. So I don't know what that would be, David.
In this case, it is your friends who are level 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 7.
So what's a DC?
Could
What
be
would you
8.
like?
It should be
But
8.
now,
You can you said it right now.
Could
It
be
happened.
8.
23.
23. Okay, totally doable. Let's see what we get. Here's our other 50th episode update. Are you guys ready? Whee!
Oh, 16 on the
That's
die.
good.
there we go.
16 on the die plus 13 equals 29.
That's really cool.
29.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so that is
Look at
a
that.
success.
Added features.
The composition
Added.
lasts 3 rounds. Okay, so we have that little
Oh.
bonus for 3 rounds.
All right. Good to know. Good to
Okay,
know.
So all that was
Oh, the
just
great
1
anthem.
action, believe it or not.
No, that's all one action. Yeah, no, I've been tracking.
Monsters.
With my other 2 actions, let me
Barbs.
do a quick measurement. Going to measure. Let's see, I could do Lycus or the Eidolon.
So you can see the Eidolon. You probably can't quite see Lycus.
True, true. Eidolon it is.
Well, they share a health pool, right? So
Yeah, that's
And
sure.
let me just also
That's how
make
Eidolons
sure
work, right?
30. Okay, perfect. Can
Yeah.
I see Raloven? I'm like kind of at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, and then at the top of the stairs, like just barely.
Okay.
He's
So
got
then,
like a little bit of like. Yeah.
what?
See the
we're-
shine on top of his bald head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you see the glimpse.
So then, what we're gonna do is, I'm going to target 1 ally and 1 enemy. The ally will be Lycus's Eidolon. Do we have a name for the wolf?
The wolf.
Yeah,
That's the
what's his
isn't it?
name?
The wolf.
wolf.
I just call it my soul. Yeah,
Okay.
wolf.
Okay.
So edgy.
The ally is Wolf Soul, and the enemy is Raloven. I'm going to create a little ball of green energy in my hand, then kind of spread it out in front of me so it looks like a shield, and I'm going to push it forward, and it goes whoop, and it lands right in between Wolf and Raloven. And this is a spell called Forbidding Ward. So the ally now has a +1 status bonus to AC and saving throws against target enemies, attacks, spells, and other effects. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
how long does that last?
It is sustained up to a minute. So for now, just this round.
Yeah.
Perhaps more if I sustain it.
So, I know you share a health pool. I don't necessarily know that you share a target, right? Like, you're protecting the wolf right now. You're not necessarily protecting Lycus.
Right.
I
So
was
the
thinking
wolf
she was
has
healing
an
him.
AC,
So.
right?
Yep, it does have an AC.
So it gets
is a bad
plus
AC.
1 to that, and plus 1 to any saves that it rolls against Raloven stuff.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You act like he's going to attack the wolf. I'm right here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
but he
a
can't
30
see you.
It's also a 30-foot range, so I am a little bit limited. and-
I know. I'm just
Yeah.
fucking with you.
Don't worry, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clink is up. Clink is gonna run. Oh, still on the circle.
Is Clink gonna just abandon those poor people?
No. That's
I
where
already
your
launched.
Clink is going.
Oh, no, I thought Clink was gonna run back onto the ship.
Clink is a real hero now.
Look at that.
Yeah. Plus,
Just
I already
enough
have
to-
People
one.
can change.
Clink is, those people are seeing Brock making his way towards the helm, seeing the fight, and they're all like, wait, please, don't leave us! No, we're right over here! No!
Wait, I believe we have a live clip of Clink. Did you hear that?
Running his
What is
fast.
that dog sound?
It's the
Shatter.
goblin noise.
Oh, this is a goblin
like
sound.
Finch.
Okay, Automata.
Thought it was Mooney or something.
You know what? The Automata are all still going to be sleepering, but the other two are working on getting the ship ready to go. So I'm just going to have them. Let's say they untied that side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Put one more tie off up here at the bow. And we'll have you run towards the stern and tie off from there. Okay.
Also, I want to do a quick update. The robots' names are Bentley, Jeremy, and a Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Jeremy and
Bentley, Jeremy, and Chrissy. Got it.
Yep.
one sec.
Oh,
There you go.
beautiful.
Tokens have been updated. Okay. All right. If you guys are cool with it, I'm going to go ahead and give these NPCs an auto success to get the ship pretty much prepped to sail.
Oh, I'm so not
Hell
okay
yeah.
with that.
I'm
How freaking dare you?
Or disagree?
I was like,
I'll
bullshit.
allow it, I think, this time.
Permissible.
Okay. Okay. As long as we're all cool there. That brings us then to the top of the order. Lycus, you are
Okay.
clumsy. This is the last round that you will be clumsy. So at the end of this turn,
Okay. I'm going to
you have 3 actions.
take a step back. Take a few steps back. Wait,
can take a-
actually, so my movement is halved, I believe, and then halved again because I'm blind and it's difficult terrain.
So no, your movement is only reduced by 5 feet.
Reduced by
So
5
like,
feet.
so you're I think you had like what, a 30?
No. My movement speed is 40,
40. So you are at 35 right now for your movement speed.
and then blindness again.
And blinded, everything is
Difficult
difficult terrain. So your movement speed is halved because of that.
Okay, so 15-ish. All right.
Yeah.
Honestly, 10 is fine. I just need to move back here, and when I move, you move, and my Eidolon's gonna swap out.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, nice, nice.
So while we share a health pool, we do not share statuses, as you mentioned.
True. Hey,
And
that's clever.
True dat.
That's clever.
I didn't get healed last turn, did I? I was distracted reading stuff. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
I gave you a little bit of health at the beginning of my
Okay.
turn. I thought.
Well, I did a move. I'm going
can't
to.
It would have been your health would be current though.
I did,
To
yeah, I
whatever
did
you-
soothe at some point. I don't.
Yeah, so somebody healed you.
Okay, perfect. It's fine. We're gonna let it ride. I'm going to. The wolf is going to attempt a grapple.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's an attack, so +1.
+1. What is your stat, my boy? And this is athletics, right?
Yeah, it's athletics.
It's against his fortitude, so
Against his
Okay.
fortitude. Yep. Yep. I got it.
just a 30.
Fuck. Only a 20.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh.
20. You can add them.
That's right. We have it.
I can, but no. I
Yeah.
was just looking at the modifier.
What do we
Yep.
have for hero points?
I have 2.
You have 2. The rest of us
one
have
from-
1, I think.
You know, I'll
Everybody
use one
starts
right
with
now.
1, but he has 1 carried over from Jack
Yeah.
from
Yep.
hero
Yep.
point.
Got it.
Let's do one more roll. Come on.
Wait, did you roll already?
He's rolling.
About
He
to.
did, yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
He rolled a
You're-
7.
you're-
That was the first one.
Ah, no.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Oh no.
Jesus.
I was
What
gonna
is the
say
total,
you're.
though?
Really?
Yeah. Because you can crit fail, and that has effects.
Ah.
What?
Okay. So that's
Damn.
a total of just 16.
Someone's reading the rules.
How dare.
Someone came prepared to play.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so this was trip, was it?
Grab.
Grab,
no.
I
No,
believe
grab.
you said.
Grapple.
Yeah.
So
Grapple.
critical fail, grapple. You already have the target guard or restrain and it breaks free. You can
I was going to recommend save
Okay,
it.
target can either grab you, as if it succeeded on a grapple check against you, or force you to fall and land prone. He's gonna grab you.
Okay.
He's gonna drop one of his sawtooth blades as a free action, and he is going to grab the Eidolon.
Oh, no.
Just imagining just grabbing the Eidolon by the throat.
The wolf comes in, yeah, and as it comes in, Raloven, who is bloodied, looks up at it, smiles, kind of leans back as the strike is coming through. He just reaches up from underneath it, dropping the blade in one fluid motion, grabs it by the throat.
Pim's shield that was kind of like in between them is sort of like falling apart a little bit, and it's not working the way it should be. And she's like, "Ugh."
Okay. That's 2 actions. What do I have?
If you're looking for something else, there's always like an aid option.
8 is great
Yeah,
because it
true.
stacks with creators.
If you have nothing else, that's how I'm looking at it.
I was just looking at a couple spells, but I do think either aid or pull out a potion.
Or you could try to escape right away
You try to escape.
so
yeah.
that he can't
You will incur
immobilize
the
you next
multiple
round.
attack penalty.
Really?
You will, yeah, because the grapple attempt is an attack has the attack trait, and escape also has the attack trait.
Damn, I didn't know that
Escape
about
has the
escape.
attack trait?
Yeah.
But
That's so
to
weird.
be
You can
totally
roll
frank,
unarmed.
I don't often disagree
Lycus
with
is-
Pathfinder stuff, but that seems weird to me.
yeah, but right, in this situation, it doesn't matter if he's off what's it called,
Off guard.
Off guard.
off guard, because Raloven was going to hit anyways.
True, and now
So
he's got a hand taken. So maybe it's okay.
I think I'm just going to try to provide aid to Luna.
Okay.
Uh,
Use your last action to prepare to aid Luna to attack or something, or whatever Luna's
Yeah.
gonna do.
Essentially, my idea is with the wings of the wolf. If they're whatever they're doing, I'll try to kind of disrupt Raloven while he's holding the Eidolon with the wings, just because they flap around, they get in the way.
Yeah.
You know. Do I roll right now, or do I roll when the aid is happening?
You only roll on the reaction because you might
Okay.
not need it. If, like, let's say Luna runs away, then you wouldn't have spent your shit.
Got it. All right.
Okay.
That's it
That's
for me,
Lycus'
guys.
turn. Edenor is up with Lunasra on deck.
All
Come on,
right.
Eddie,
Followed by
get him.
Raloven.
Well, first thing Eddie's gonna do is spark his eminence on his Scar of the Body.
Do it.
So 4d8. Not a great one, but something. All right.
Oh.
That is something.
Which then moves it to my Gleaming
Oh.
Blade.
I'm sorry. Real quick. Lycus, at the end of your turn, you're poisoned
Bleed and all that shit.
and bleed.
Shit.
So
right. So I need to
That
roll
is-
for.
so you take the damage, and then at the end you'll have to roll the saves. So that is 29 damage to you.
Just from the
29.
poison and the bleed.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Ah,
Jeez.
ouch. Okay.
Your body is literally deteriorating around, like, on you.
Yep.
On.
And I'm rolling now for to save against the poison and whatnot, right?
Correct. Yep. So you are going to roll so there's the save against the poison. That, unfortunately, what's the total?
It's fortitude.
Fortitude.
It's only a 22.
Okay. Not a critical failure. But you do go back down to stage 2 of poison.
Yeah.
You were at stage 1 before. And now I need a flat check against the persistent bleed.
All right.
DC for this is 15.
Oh
Okay.
no.
You continue
I'm
to
on a
bleed.
streak. I'm on a bad streak, boys.
Oh,
It's
God.
a flat check.
No, look, we just have to hope you get the low ones and then we'll get the high ones. Hopefully,
Right.
it balances out.
That's fair.
All right.
That's
Max and I
fair.
fuck up here. Oh boy.
Okay.
Edenor.
Okay.
You're up.
Well,
Excuse my
I'm
mic.
gonna use my mirrored strike, and hopefully this fucking works. First roll. Oh no!
No. Guys, I hate the new dice. I hate it so much. I miss Noah's broken dice.
I know,
Yes,
dude.
of course you did this.
So
Frick.
that's the first one's a miss. So then I take a -2 on the next one. So let's just see if this one hits. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I rolled a 16 earlier.
This is
All
no
right,
good.
that's my turn. Because I healed, and then
You
it goes
healed
to
and
my.
You're-
I guess
you're-
the transcendence comes back off of my blade. and
Yeah.
I
Oh,
get up,
nuts.
and then I put it back into the scar. So.
Okay.
I'm
You-
stuck in. I gained 9 health
You-
points and whiffed.
Yeah,
It's okay.
you swing,
It's okay.
and I think the flapping wings are also somewhat getting in your way too, Edenor.
Right.
Along with Raloven's just erratic movement. Okay. Nigel looks terrified.
All right, Nigel. It literally is up to you.
It's your turn.
Did you wait? So Max, did you roll? Was it like a 4 and a 3?
Yeah.
Did we roll? Did any of us roll above 10 so far?
I rolled
Nah,
one.
I
My
got
first roll.
16.
The first
I'm
test
holding
roll was
the
16.
holding the team here.
Yeah. Ollie
All
died
right.
this,
As the
so
bard
if
will
anybody
do.
blamed the captain, Ollie did 100 rolls and said it averaged to 10.1. So
Yeah.
It's pretty.
it's Ollie's fault. Even though I suggested this.
I don't know if
dice
I
roll.
get
You
that.
did find. You were the one who found this.
I found this one.
Okay.
Luna-
I don't know. Dave's
no one's fault.
smiling too much right
It's the
now.
fucking
I-
dice.
It's mathematically
This
sound.
is like a terrified smile.
I
Okay,
don't like
here,
it.
I'm
I
gonna.
feel like that's exactly the smile Raloven has on his face.
That's probably the smile Raloven has on his face.
I don't like
I'm gonna
it.
roll.
Everything's falling apart.
Hey, Luna, go.
It's my turn.
Your
My
turn.
turn, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll devise a stratagem right now.
Okay.
Ooh, you should do it as a hidden roll.
So
Yeah,
is this a
you
skill
you
check?
can. It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll? Okay. You
Or
get the-
devise a stratagem? I don't actually know.
It's basically I'm rolling a d20 and I have to use that on my next strike.
Is it like a skill check or anything like that? Or is it's just a
It depends on
free
what you
ability?
just-
decide to do.
I
Okay.
would just
Yeah.
like what you're talking about heroism. I would just use that on the strike.
Right.
Okay, okay.
Like right now, it's like a free roll to determine. It's free because of pursue a lead,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it's right now. Yeah, it's just a 20.
Sounds
You
good.
do have a hero point.
Okay, this is
Keep in mind, hero points stabilize you. So if somebody goes down,
That's a good point.
Might
there is
want
an
to keep
important
that.
use for hero points.
That's a very, very valid point. Why I'm holding on to mine.
You could
I
also
was
ride the lightning.
rushing to tell. I wanted to tell Ali that
Oh, I know.
He's still
I'm
got
just a
Yeah.
one.
psychopath.
He
you're
makes
such a
choices.
risk taker, man.
I know.
All right, first, you think I should do hit and roll?
I think it's funnier.
Yeah, do hit and roll.
I mean,
All right.
yeah. Because you can
That was-
decide to take it or not. So yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Mystery.
Fancy dice.
Got a little bit of a smile there.
That looks.
That's
No, it's
either a
not
good.
good.
Oh,
No, no.
damn, that's not great.
Even with aid.
Sorry.
But you
Reveal it?
don't have to use it, right? It's like gives
don't
you the
have-
option to
No.
use it.
So what I'm gonna do? No, it was. I'm trying to reveal it. It
Oh,
was
you got a
Oh,
4.
Oh.
Oh no.
So we still haven't rolled above 10.
Aside from Hannah.
Yes, aside from
Hannah
that.
is beloved by the dice roller.
I do
do-
like
I'm
how it like
gonna-
phases back in on stream though. It is pretty cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is really neat.
I'm gonna try
Fashion
something
pick
here, but I will not be able to give aid the next turn. I have
Okay.
2 strike, which gives me advantage on my next strike.
I would take that.
Yeah, let's just do it. And hope
So
We need a biggie.
survive a little bit.
basically, so this other roll then will determine if it hits or not.
Okay.
Nah, man, nah.
Why are you doing them
Under-
hidden?
under-
It drives me crazy.
This is crazy.
Oh no.
Oh,
Dude,
I just made
no.
good man.
You rolled a 4 to 3 as well. I rolled a
Wow.
5 to 3.
This is the
David
stark
went into
contrast.
David set up this room so he actually changed how the probabilities behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah.
He hacked it.
I lowered all your dices to d6s.
Aw.
It just shows up on a d20.
I mean, that means we've rolled pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ollie.
Right. So
Everything
I get to count the
optimist.
3 as a 10.
Anything else?
Right, which-
Uh,
That's
No,
what you're gonna
that was it. Because I was used that on a spell strike, so that's
Ah.
it for me.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, I think we're all in danger right now. I'm not faring that much better.
Might be time for that Hail
Raloven's
Mary.
turn. Yeah, I don't
Also,
know what
maybe
you're talking
the
about.
We're back at
The-
Raloven. Oh no.
Raloven's turn. So,
Great.
fast healing
Well, he
activates.
dropped a well,
He
make
dropped
sure you roll the will save.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That's true. You did.
22.
He can't fail.
I could nat one it. I nat one it.
Yes.
no.
Can you guys not see it?
Amazing.
No.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's just yeah. I nat one it.
Yeah.
You
Oh
hit it?
my god.
No, I'm messaging to just myself, so
Dude,
I
yeah.
don't get that health back.
That's awesome.
Wow. Okay.
Jokes on you, Nigel.
Hold up.
Okay.
You don't pass that save?
Because he not won it.
But I think this isn't like a degrees of success. This is a
Yeah.
dichotomy save. It's literally just pass or fail. So nat one,
Yeah.
automatically taking it down to it takes it 1 degree worse, doesn't it?
Yeah, so if it was a failure, right?
What's your DC?
So it's 22.
And I roll, and it's will save.
It is well, yeah.
Never mind. Nigel.
So you
Oh
still
my
you get
God.
it? Okay, never mind. I
I
got
got on a
it.
nat 1.
Not even half. Well, because it's like
I
critical
know.
failure and critical failure. So
That's why I was laughing.
still, I can try. Okay.
Nigel knows this stat block better than I do. Who's reading it?
Nigel, why'd you have
That's
to
scary.
say anything?
Nigel, go home.
Oh, okay. So fast healing does activate, so we do get the HP
Alright,
back.
whatever.
Alright.
Ruined my day.
Oh,
Okay, we are going to then.
Is he still bloodied?
He's still bloodied,
okay, good.
Sweet.
but since I just learned something nifty,
Oh, nuts.
Raloven is going to take the Eidolon that he has grabbed.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna kind of wave it by the neck towards all of you, and say, "See, I knew it. I knew you were all monsters. I knew you had it in you. Well done. Now, if you don't mind, cheers to you." And grabs the Eidolon, sinks his teeth in it,
Oh no.
and is going to try to drink its blood,
1 second.
which
before you
will
do that.
cause.
Does it
damage.
have blood?
It is
It
physical.
has
yeah.
Lycus's. It has Lycus's blood.
Okay.
But
okay.
just a second before you do that, I want to confirm something.
Okay, hit me.
I want to see. I
Indeed.
want to verify how many turns it is to unmanifest the
Eidolon?
Eidolon.
I
'Cause it
think
might-
it's the same amount as to manifest. I think it's just one action.
No, it's 3 actions to manifest.
Oh, is it? Never mind.
He usually just
Uh,
hasn't manifested before we enter combat.
Yeah, because it's super not
Yeah,
useful
you
to.
get around. Yeah.
Nope, never mind. You're good. You're good. It's fine. Hit me.
Remember you
I'm not gonna hit you. I'm going to. So yeah, we have a creature that's grabbed. We're going to seize it. So I need to make a check against the Fortitude DC. Where is my stamp block? There he is. Okay.
Fine. Its fortitude is better than mine.
Nice.
That is a 23 against its Fortitude. DC.
25.
Oh.
Okay. I rolled really low there.
Yeah, we know.
Do you guys wait? Can I show you the roll?
Reveal it,
Am
I
I
think.
in the thing? Did I just try to? Did you guys?
I
Did you guys
think,
see it?
I think you have to send
'cause
it,
I'm still-
but you can,
yeah, I'm still
you can send
messaging
it
myself.
hidden. Yeah, you have to
No.
send it hidden if you
Reveal
want.
yourself.
Uh,
So then
No,
you can
it's
reveal
okay.
later.
Let me just say, you guys aren't the only ones rolling bad right now.
Okay, good to know.
After
Everybody
4,
rolls
3,
bad.
1,
Okay,
3
so-
for you.
So he is trying. He goes to bite this thing. This is why you always roll before you describe shit. He goes to bite at the Eidolon, who flaps its wings wildly and scrabbles at him. And he goes, "Ah, stupid creature, just let me."
Just imagine he sneezes.
Let me see. Does this have the attack trait? Does not have the attack trait.
What?
Believe it or not.
of grapple, and it does damage, and it doesn't have attack, but escaping a grapple does.
Yeah, that's
Paizo,
busted.
Paizo, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, Paizo.
I'm looking at it here. It's just a monster ability. It doesn't list like traits or anything. It says, I'll tell
I'm
you,
about
it
to get
tells you
Paizo's
to make
comments
a
right now.
X check against the victim's fortitude if it is grabbed.
That is totally an attack move, though. Like, if it doesn't list any
Holy
things?
shit!
Forgot something. Forgot.
Got something big, apparently.
It's a 20. It's another 23.
Okay,
Oh, you rolled.
then we don't have to argue about
I
it.
rolled a natural 1.
No way.
I rolled a 2, and I rolled a 2. Those are my 3 rolls this turn.
All right, guys,
Someone
we're
is
getting
due
them
for a
all
20.
out of the
Let's
way
hope
in
get
the
them all
first
done.
round.
So he is. Oh, he's just getting so annoyed with this thing. Is he's tried to bite it twice.
Him or David?
Both.
I'm
Yes.
role playing here.
Yeah.
This is immersion. Fuck. Okay. Guys, at least it's fair.
It's all of
Right.
us. It's all of us.
As long as everybody sucks.
We all suck together.
God
Sucks
damn
good. That's the vampire
We
group.
have to go
I
close some
think
other
out of
rooms.
frustration. Yeah, I almost want to say, like, out of frustration, I would just, if I were imagining this individual right now,
He's gonna hit
He
the damn
would-
thing.
he would just hit it.
Mm-hmm.
He would just hit the damn thing.
He's just pissed.
All right. Just punch me.
He's pissed. He's
You
pissed.
get a plus
And-
1 to your AC here, just so you know. Like, Eidolon
do.
does.
Eidolon, yeah.
Alright, Wolf. Don't die, Wolf.
And then I think it gets I think Raloven gets a -1 because of the Forbidding Ward, right?
Raloven does get a
No,
minus.
it's just. I mean, it's just. It functions as a +1 to AC against Raloven's attacks.
Oh, I thought there was another thing on the other side of the Forbidden Ward.
Here's the thing, though. Raloven saw you cast a spell. You gave a whole bunch of flavor to it, so he knows this thing is protected. It's warded.
In fact, yeah, you can still kind of see the ward up.
You can even still, yeah, the ward is still visible. So what he's going to do is he's going to, in his frustration, with his other hand that still has the saber in it, he's going to attack Edenor. He's trying to bite at this thing, right? And as it's flapping, he's like, "Urgh, damn you!" and strikes it at Edenor.
I'm surprised
Wow, Wolf
he
is trying to
didn't
just fight at his face.
throw the wolf.
Yeah, just throw
Use
the wolf.
as a weapon.
That's what I would have done.
I honestly was thinking about it, but then I was like, well, it's warded, and I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of like trying to figure out how this all
Sure,
works.
sure.
So I'm
done with this.
I still have one saber.
He should have
So-
improvised weapon. He's a
No
assassin.
way.
Fucking kidding me. It hits, but it's not a crit.
Hey, if it hits, it hits. That's
It
fair.
hits?
I mean, if
Okay.
it's yeah, it's above a 25, then yeah.
Yeah.
Is it above 10?
25. No,
No. Oh,
it's not even above 5.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Uh,
it's not even above
You're lucky
5.
that he's just a disgusting monster.
So it's not a crit, so I'm not gonna get my.
Oh, your
and-
special stuff.
Yeah, and you are not off guard or anything at the moment.
No.
So yeah, it's just gonna be.
And his poison's been expended, so.
His
Hmm.
poisons have been expended, so it's just going to
You're
be the
welcome.
roll. It's just gonna be the roll at it.
Live baby.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
I am a great tank, guys.
No.
Yeah, you just keep it in there.
He's off drinking potions.
You.
No, I think he's smoking them at this point.
He's
He has like a vape.
just rolling a 1.
That's gonna be 28 damage to you.
Ouch.
Oh man, that's.
Eddie.
Oh man, I don't have a lot of blood left in me.
God.
He licks his lips.
Gross.
That's. I'm just playing in character here because he tried to bite this stupid thing. It put up a hell of a fight, and then in his frustration, he makes a crappy attack roll at Edenor just out of frustration.
I'm not even paying attention. Oh.
Yes, he's going to, like, in almost like a childlike kind of tantrum, Luna. After he slashes Edenor and Edenor's kind of reeling from the hit, he's going to angrily turn towards you and point the remaining sawtooth blade that he has in his hand. He goes, "What is with these friends of yours? Seriously. You know what, though? The stronger they are, the more it's gonna hurt when I kill them." Okay, Brock is up. Brock is gonna use his movement.
Brock, could you do some healing? I don't know, do
No.
something, Brock. Freaking useless.
He's gonna have to
Your
use
dad
2 actions
sucks.
to get to the helm. He needs to use 1 action to move, and then 1 more action to at least step.
And
So,
then he can
Brock is at the helm.
aid?
The ship is free, so he can use his last action
Oh yeah.
to
To
move it.
abandon Clink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we got
oh shit, I guess he's going to look out and he's gonna scream out, "Captain! Clink! Do we leave you behind?" As he calls out, Lycus, your call.
All right,
You
Captain.
Where's Clink at?
Clink is way over here. She has
Yeah,
not even released the prisoners yet.
Wait, where's
we're
her
looking
turn?
at-
Oh, I see. After me.
Yeah, we're looking at basically 1 round to get the prisoners down, and then another round to get onto the boat. So we're looking at 2 more rounds. Meanwhile, Lycus, you are using the senses of your Eidolon. Far in the distance, with your keen hearing and sense of smell, you smell the storm. You hear the crash of thunder far off in the distance. Pim, from your angle, you can actually see the flashes of this storm hot on the water drake, just off in the distance. Bright flashes, and then eventually the bangs reach you that much later as the ship is quite far away. You see the flash, you hear the flash of the claps of thunder, you hear the dim sounds of cannon fire. Lycus, so do you.
Yep.
Thank you, Hannah.
Okay. I'm looking around, and there are 2 robots off and Clink off. The boat functions physically, mechanically functions better the more crewmates we have. Brock, wait until everyone's on board. Get ready to take off.
Are we supposed to get the rest of the?
Aye, Captain.
Bottom.
And he will use his last action to ready. As soon as everyone's on board, he's gonna go. Okay. Brina is going to take 1 step off to the side here, so she can get like a really clear LOS on Raloven. And she's going to call out to you, Lycus, and say, "Let me be your ice captain. I'm right over here." And use her last 2 actions to reload. You hear over on the side there, Ollie.
Got it.
Look in the opposite direction of the enemy.
Yeah. Eminia, Knackle, you are up. Clink on deck.
Okay. Aminia's gonna come up. I believe I can go boom, boom. There. Nope. Was it this one or this one? I think it was that one, but I'm not sure.
With 1 movement?
Yeah, 25. So 1, 2. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so that is 1 move. That is a move action. My second move will be soothe spell on my good friend Edenor. So I think I will cast this one at.
Give me the juice.
It's a signature spell, so I can do it at any level. I think I will go ahead and cast it at 4th level.
Oh, baby.
We need our big guy feeling good. So Forbidding Ward drops. I chose not to sustain that. Instead, she kind of swirls the Misteel around in front of her and kind of like opens her heart a little bit, and a big green moth flies out of her chest and lands on your chest, Edenor. And it's just kind of like this green, glittery, beautiful little healing moth. And now I will roll your healing. It's going to be...
That happens, Raloven's going to move the sword over to the moth as it's going through the air and look to Luna and say, "And that one's starting to bug me."
I see what you did there.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Raloven's dad.
1d10 plus 4. So
Damn it, everybody.
Thank you very much.
heightened increases by 1. So 4d10 plus 16 is what you're going to get.
Dope.
So we'll do... 2, 3, 4. And roll it. Ooh, 29.
Yo, can you DPS?
Plus 16. So you get 45 healing.
Oh my god.
Bug, yeah.
Holy crap. This moth.
Hannah, at this point, you got to get the gif of New Girl
I know.
of him saying 29 for every time we do that.
Yeah, I'll get it up on the screen somewhere.
Yeah, now I'm gonna remove this bloodied I'm no longer bloodied, so
Excellent.
Wow.
So yeah, that was 1 action move, 2 actions to heal. That's all I got.
1 action move, 2 action heal. Clean. All right. Clink is up. Clink is going to spend 1 action to get here. 2 actions to start operating the crane. Unfortunately, with 2 actions, the people are not quite safe yet.
Hurry the
So
fuck
Clink
up,
gets
Clink.
this far. Clink needs 1 more action to save the people. It's a 3 action thing to get them onto the dock.
Okay.
So
just had to be heroes today, didn't we?
that's what I'm saying. The crew is going.
guy.
You hearing me, camera guy? The crew is going to. I think Zane is going to come to the aid of his captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain. Oh, Zane's gonna die.
Zane's gonna come right there next to you, Lycus, and Zane will use an action to aid. So move, aid, and let's say takes cover behind that door on the other side, ready to kind of offer you aid somehow. Dorian is going to
Oh, Dorian's here.
move over. Yeah, Dorian's here. What is he gonna do though? He's just a cook.
Make me some eggs.
He's gonna use one. He's gonna move up there. 1 action to interact, reach into his pouch and pull out an egg. 2nd action to throw said egg.
All right.
Nope. Nope. Now there's just egg on the wolf.
If somehow he hit Raloven with that egg, I demand that Raloven be allergic to eggs.
You know what? I'm so sorry. I want to be smart with these NPCs a little bit. I'm going to let them use an action to aid.
Okay.
Who would
Right
you
on.
like Dorian to aid? Because they have an action and a reaction.
Any Lycus, Edenor, or Luna. I assume you're all gonna attack.
Well, Zane's already going to help out Lycus.
Okay.
So Edenor or Luna? Any preference?
Luna.
Okay. 1 action to aid Luna. He's gonna have that egg cocked and ready to go as Luna attacks. A 2nd egg with the last action. Or no, with just because he didn't actually roll it. Yeah.
Oh, you are
I
making
didn't want to
me
be done with him.
eggs.
Yeah. Okay. Lycus, you up? Edenor on deck, followed by Luna.
You up. You know it. I think the wolf is gonna just try to do an attack.
Escape or just attack?
Just attack.
Okay.
Damn. That's gonna be not enough.
Did you hide your dice? I don't see it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Let me see.
We're
Just
still
gotta roll
learning how to
screw.
use this tool. Sorry, viewers.
It's cool though.
It is
Right.
It is very cool.
dddice. Check
Visually.
it out.
Right. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
14, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he only has a plus 13 to attack, so that's not gonna do it.
Okay.
27. No, unfortunately not. You.
We're aware,
Stupid
David. We've calculated that.
Yeah.
But for my second, I'm going to pull out a potion and drink it. My last 2 actions.
Okay.
Uh,
Plop. Let me see. Well, it wouldn't have made a difference, but Zane would have tried to help you with the attack,
Oh, I got a thing.
even with a +1 or 2. It wouldn't have made a difference. But we're gonna say Zane's reaction
I
is
heard it.
expended attack to help you. Yes.
I like that.
Okay. Edenor, you up? Luna on deck.
Okay. I guess first things first, I'll pop my scar.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
that
so
is.
gross. Oh, hang on. Lycus, damage.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Let's do that first.
17 damage to you.
okay.
And then we need a fortitude save and a flat check.
On it. All right.
Keep in mind also, yeah, you're still you were already at enfeebled 1.
Damn.
It's the
Which
fort.
one is that? That's the fort?
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
okay.
That's something.
Okay. No longer bleeding.
Fuck yeah.
But you do go to stage 3 of poison. You are now enfeebled 2.
Your blood is
Yeah.
clotting, but the blood
But
is
he's no longer
not
clumsy though,
poisoned.
right?
That's true. You're no longer clumsy.
Hey, things
All
are
right.
looking up.
Your leg still hurts like hell, but you are not. It's still broken, but I guess your movement speed and shit are just fine.
It's just inconvenient.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's
it's
very,
a
very-
werewolf thing. right?
Magic.
No,
We've
yeah,
healed him
he
enough times.
Yeah, he exactly drank a potion, and
It's
that
a
was like
magic
the last little
broken leg.
Yeah. It's a magical broken leg. Okay.
All right.
all in his mind.
Okay. Not bad. We'll take it.
That's another
Fine.
16 healing. Armor.
Yep, that's
Much
another
better.
16.
Holy shit.
All right, we're feeling better now. We're feeling better.
I hate that for you.
Which then moves it back to the blade, which then allows. We're gonna try this again, one more time for all. It's gotta be better than a 3 or 4, baby, right?
One would think.
Hopefully, Lunazra comes through. Like,
Yeah, you better. All right, so the first one is this. Fuck.
Why is this happening?
It's ridiculous. All right. All right,
Well,
second
you
attack,
tried
baby.
before.
Hey,
Session
that might hit.
15.
Hey. Wait, I get plus.
No.
Plus 1?
Wait. I think there is the +1 in there. No, I had the -2, so it is 30. No, it's 30. Doesn't hit, I don't think, right?
No, you does not hit.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh,
I'm
all
sorry.
right, Luna. Oh, if only I had that 8, I should have taken
I was
it.
gonna say, if you had it, it would hit.
It's if Dorian had gotten that.
That's okay.
That's
We-
okay.
we
That's
decided.
okay.
It's okay.
But it can
might
roll
slide.
higher.
Yes. Not broken.
It's possible. We've seen it.
Oh, that -2.
Mm,
Yeah, that's rough.
bummer.
All right, Luna.
Nigel.
Hit him.
Hit him as hard as you
anything
can.
else I can do?
It's time, Nigel.
It's time.
This is your moment.
Release the demons.
is- Luna. This is all about Luna. If you don't do it this turn, then you might as well just crumple up this character sheet.
Yeah, you're kicked off the merry folk if you don't hit him this
Alright.
turn.
Oh my god.
Devise a stratagem.
Sometimes you need a little tough love, you know.
Just a smidge. Needs
Okay.
motivation. It's 12 for the attack. I'm guessing you don't have that high of a attack. Even with aid
No,
and heroism?
I'll need to have like a +20 to hit.
hit.
Oh, yeah.
Right now you only have a plus like 17.
I'll have
But we
plus
can-
17, and then
The aid could be potentially a 2 if it's a 20.
True.
If it's a critical success.
You want to roll
Let me
that
see
in?
if I can get a 20. Because yeah, Dorian is gonna go ahead and throw the egg.
Or the egg.
I love this
Uh,
peasant
yeah,
attack.
no,
It's
I didn't
it's
think
not.
so.
No. Sorry.
Dorian
Ah.
actually accidentally nudges you a little bit.
Stay out of it, peasants.
Damn peasants.
Throws the egg and it lands at your foot, Edenor.
Oh no, don't slip.
Can one
Now
of
I'm
you?
stinky.
Who's doing worse between the both of you?
Health wise,
Right
Yeah.
now me.
I'm doing
Probably
pretty good comparatively.
Yeah.
But Eddie
On-
might
that-
be hit by this.
That, yeah, well, yeah, I'll probably get hit, but it's fine. Come at me, bro. Come at me with your one sawtooth blade. Roll another nat 1, please.
So what I can do right now?
Big bark, Eddie.
Okay, I'm gonna use a 2-action heal on Lycus.
I'm real
Hello.
scared.
That is
It's gonna fast heal again.
on healing. That's 2d8.
Oh yeah, actually it does go back.
So it's 2d8 plus 16. Am I doing this right? When it's heightened 1?
Yeah, I believe so.
2. So that's 22.
All right, I'll take it. Take that shit to the bank.
Then as my last acciones, I guess I'll use an aid action on. I'll use an aid action on Lycus.
Okay.
To assist him.
Okay. Lycus, you got a +1 to aid.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. Excuse me.
If
Okay.
he passes that poison check, does it just go down 1? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it goes,
if you crit
Or,
succeeds,
I mean,
he
it gets
gets
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's
Is
at
it
a
what
3 right
minus
now.
3? Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure one of them just
Okay.
kills me, so.
Lycus, or not Lycus, sorry. Okay, so that's Luna's turn. Raloven is up.
Yeah,
The ship is on the move. The ship is just about to be on the move here. Raloven knows it's free. Edenor just got healed a crap ton, and Lycus is starting to look that much better. Raloven.
It's okay, you
going-
can't take me down, Raloven.
Your plan
keep
is
this up. I
unraveling.
don't even know your name. You're that unimportant to me.
He's like is looking the wrong way. We can keep this all day. Keep this up all day. Come on.
Eyes closed.
Okay, oh, hang on. Let's see. Let's see if I get my healing back.
You
Oh, no,
do
you're not
get your
playing.
healing
I'm
back.
pretty
Even on a
sure.
nat 1.
Even on that
Yeah.
one, you get your healing back.
Yeah. Okay, so
You
He heals.
busted ass BB.
Wow. Is he still bloody?
still bloodied.
Still bloody.
Okay.
Still
Alright.
bloodied.
That's good.
Damn.
Still bloodied, but climbing.
Climbing. I don't like this. He's climbing leaderboards, guys.
I'm so tired of like my stuff not working. Like the fucking public execution.
nobody's stuff
and I
is
was trying to
working.
bite this thing. Yeah, nobody's stuff is working. That's fair.
Hey, you could try public execution again. I got my counter performance locked and loaded.
Yeah, and I don't think I can possibly succeed against it, so. Like, literally, I don't mathematics.
Well, I mean, as long as Pim succeeds, that's all.
That's
really
true.
matters.
I don't need to succeed as long as Pim got me.
Okay. He's going to use. I'm going to use one action to try to bite this thing.
Okay.
So
He's
here's
going
fucking-
back to the well. Back to the old nibble.
Mother, no.
No way.
Another natural one.
Oh no!
I had
Listen,
never
he
rolled
is
so
like-
many nat ones in my life. This is
I thi-
crazy.
At this point, my wolf is like profusely bleeding, mostly my blood, but it's it's so slippery you can't get a good grip on it. It is it's just two beasts gnashing at each other, missing back and forth.
David is so sad.
Yeah, well, the thing is
We're
too,
all
like
sad
even
right now.
like trying to move with it would be an issue. Like trying to move with the wolf. Like the rules are tough when you try to drag a creature.
Right.
Sorry, webcam. Excuse my kick. Out of frustration.
I mean, he's got the strength, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you'd only be able to move it like 10 feet. Like the rules are pretty strict for reposition. You don't get very far.
Right.
Yeah,
But
it's
then
almost like
at
not
least
worth it.
you
Look,
make
yeah,
them waste
it
an
gets
action
beat and
to
stuff,
move.
like, it gets better, but yeah, I know it would make him waste an action, but he ain't gonna. Okay, that's so annoying. Okay, next action is going to be. Next action, Raloven is going to hold this stupid eidolon in his hand. His claws like sinking the flailing eidolon, and he just Luna and Edenor, you can see just the frustration building on his face. But what you also see building on his face is from underneath his blindfold, black tendrils, almost kind of highlighting his veins going black, and you can see his skull kind of, his whole head becoming just that much more pale as it just starts to get like these inky wells peeling out from underneath him. And as he screams in frustration, his shadow beneath him
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
will
Shadow strike. We'll strike Edenor.
his
Run away,
shadow
run away. Run away.
beneath him will suddenly shoot out. I just need to get and dance over to Lycus.
Oh, motherfucker.
Lycus is person.
Oh no.
And now there
Can you
are
put a-
2 Ralovens. Yeah, I'll try to shade
People
it.
like or even just a symbol or something.
Yeah, I can do a thing. But yeah. Now we have this guy. We have a Shadow Raloven on this field here. Shadowven. And this one seems to be the Raloven as he kind of like clenches his jaw shut, right? You see the veiny black kind of around his eyes shoot around his skull. The shadow underneath him, which was always kind of moving and shifting just a little bit oddly, right? Suddenly snaps to attention, shoots out in like a straight line, and as the line elongates, it begins to step out from the surface of the floor
Oh.
and become an embodied individual. And in its hand, it wields a katana.
Weed.
You can see the katana just kind of coated in black shadow as well. But yeah, it steps out, kind of swings the blade as it starts to approach Lycus. As
Is there's
Raloven
tendrils still?
screams and cackles. Yeah, he's still like in shadowed mode. Okay, that's his full turn. Attempt and fail to bite, and then we summon our shadow self.
Always wash your fruit. You never know when you're gonna get roundworm, guys.
Brock is going to. Brock from here is going to go ahead and spend an action to aid Clink and just shout out, "You've got this, Clink, and hurry the fuck up! We've got to go!" That's going to be one action on Brock. Other 2 actions are going to be to ready to ship. And last action, Brock is going to be... What even can you do, Brock? What do you got?
That's a good
What do you got for me? What do you got for me?
He's got a heal in there, right?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have a
Oh.
heal. I thought he was also a bard.
Does he have
He is
table
also a
time?
bard. He's just not as good a bard as Pim is. He dances for.
He dances.
He can spend one action.
And he still make
When he's an
clones?
enemy, he's all these abilities and stuff. And you know when they join the
right.
crew, all of a
He
sudden
joins the
they
crew
get them
and
at
he's
level
just-
1.
He's devolved.
Can he use
Like I
fun
remember
action?
him being a pain in the butt when we fought him, David.
Yes.
What did you do to him?
He's gonna use one
No,
action
he's
to
like
draw his
that.
hand crossbow.
Okay, there you go.
Oh my god! Go aid someone then. He's gonna
he
miss.
He is.
it.
He's gonna aid Clink.
Of all
gonna aid the
people
other
you could aid,
Oh,
That's so funny though.
your own daughter.
Okay.
Right.
I guess you know what? Fine. He'll aid Pim. He'll aid
Okay.
Pim.
Good. He's not a
Everybody-
deadbeat dad.
Everybody gets an NPC basically aiding them right now. All right. Okay. Piminia. Oh no, Brina Knackle is up.
Bring.
Brina reloaded last time, so now we can go ahead and try to take a shot. Now we're gonna go ahead and we are going to try a. We're gonna go ahead and I think we're just gonna shoot him. We're gonna try to shoot.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
Luckily, Brina always rolls well.
Yeah, don't say that until you roll.
I know. Seriously.
That's a 4, and that's gonna be a
Jesus
miss.
H.
I
Christ.
guys, my
We're losing
my d20s
viewers
been
right
rough.
now because we can't roll.
we can't roll above a goddamn 10. 2 actions, reload. God damn it, Brina. God damn Pim. You're the only one who can roll well, so
Yeah,
Come
it's
on
only
up.
CD.
It just was like, God, I feel like I'm doing all the work here.
You're just seeing this like you're missing the targets over and over again.
We're all like,
We're all dancing around.
fucking
You need to be
A.
DBS.
Wow.
It's truly a
can't
shit.
hit
I've
shit
never
over here.
seen us roll this bad. It'd be one thing if one of us was rolling well, like players or GM, but no, but everybody's just rolling bad.
All right. So we still have Courageous Anthem giving that bonus. It's kind of ringing in the
Okay.
air, so I don't need to do that.
Wait, oh, the merry folk know wherever they go. They
Yeah, it's just that tune in the background.
Whoa.
Should I do it?
Yeah, do it. I don't know what it is, but do it.
Yeah,
All right,
What are we
let's try
doing?
something different then.
we're enablers.
Always.
Pim is going to use an
You might need to
action
check what we're
to.
doing.
Is this just a 10-foot drop?
Yeah, it's like a 10-foot drop.
Oh boy.
So, would it be cool to drop here so that I can make it to Luna? Or is it like certain number of?
I
Movement
think it's
to
still a
jump off.
2-action thing, like one action to jump off and then one action to move. Is how I think 2e would want us to rule
Do
it.
running leap. I guess you could leap, probably.
I think you need to have like 10 feet of speed, 10 feet of movement before you take the leap, though.
Well, let's see what my boots of free running do. That could be
Oh yeah,
useful
that's
here.
true. You got boots of free running.
I got boots. I got the best boots.
Those boots were made for something.
So
Freaking apparent
vampire ass.
I
Oh yeah, you do need a little
can
bit of speed.
run along vertical surfaces.
Yeah, she doesn't actually have to
Yeah.
jump. You can just run.
Run
Yeah,
along
and you also
vertical
gain a +1
surfaces
bonus to jump, to
For
high
one-
jump or long jump.
for 1 minute.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna walk down the wall.
Okay.
Make him away now.
Yeah.
So it'll still be
Just
Two actions, I
Spider-Man
guess.
roll. Yeah.
to get to right behind Luna.
Okay.
I forget that you have those boots sometimes.
Me too.
And
They are
then,
freaking sick.
oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to decide between a few different things. Oops, I'll go right behind you. Third
Make it cool.
action,
2 actions to
I
walk up.
will aid Luna by whispering at her heels and saying,
Luna already has an aid, right?
"Oh,
Yeah.
Dorian, but Dorian's turn isn't up, so Dorian can move.
Okay.
I'm also gonna
Actually,
give a
Dorian would have
comment
been
here.
Yeah.
Pim could probably do the aid
Yeah, that's
a
fair.
lot better.
That's
better
better.
than
Yeah.
Dorian.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. So Pim, you take the aid.
I
take the
will.
aid.
I will use my last action to aid Luna, and what it looks like is, just saying, Luna, don't worry, I've got a backup plan. And that's it.
The bard's got a backup plan.
Okay. I
We
trust Pim.
dance.
Go for it.
Dance battle, bro. Okay.
Fascinating.
Clink.
plans.
Clink is going to use 1 action to lower the crane, and 2 actions to run. And we're going to go ahead and take the jump that Lycus took earlier. Clink, I think, takes like 5
Bring
damage.
Bentley.
No, too much work.
They're
Okay.
autonomous.
Clink,
They're
Get
they're
onto
dead
the
right
ship.
now.
like
Yeah.
as soon as Clink jumps onto this ship, Brock, who's looking out over the side, sees it happen and goes, "All right, okay, let's get out of here. Come on, we have our friends to save." And hits the if you guys kind of zoom in on Oka's helm, it's not exactly like a wheel. It's more of like an orb with different
Ball.
rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So Brock just starts kind of pulling and twisting and spinning the ball around. And that basically, those of you who've now been here for a while know that this is almost like adjusting X, Y, and Z axes to place and position Oka in the air.
Wait, shit. Where did it go?
Go
Right
back
here?
a little.
Down?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
right there.
Nope.
Nope.
Right there?
No, up.
You're right
good.
there.
They're right there.
You're
Perfect.
Move it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, seems
Oka, we'll say right now what he'll start with is Oka is just rising straight up, just so we don't have to fuck with the map too much.
Right.
But Oka is rising. Oka's rising. Session
Ooh.
title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so the ship is up in the air. You guys can just kind of feel the rush of air. You guys get up, because Oka's fast as she. No way. Let's see if I make the roll. What? Natural 20. There's the 20 on moving the ship.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Worth it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You guys probably feel pretty good. Rock is rolling. So Oka's will, because Oka is a fast ship, guys. So yeah, as he hits the wheel, right, and the ship kind of lurches upwards, you guys just feel the rush of air, the pressure kind of pulls. Those of you who are still at pretty decent health, you can just basically get onto like one knee or hold on to something as the ship is rising quickly. I'd say those of them who are bloodied, including Raloven, are so surprised that they almost end up prone, but they don't.
For flavor.
But for flavor, right? Yeah, Oka's will is up 90 feet.
Woo!
All right.
In
It's
6
stupid
seconds?
fast. Yeah, we'll say this is happening like all simultaneously, right? So the Oka's is just climbing, and you guys feel the air rushing around you.
Yeah, those
As the
like
ship is
butterflies in
climbing
your
its-
stomach from a roller
Yeah,
coaster or
yeah.
a plane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
Just boom.
Right.
I'm gonna
And
start
all the
clapping like we just landed.
Good landing,
all the
pilot.
giant green crystals are like flaring brightly. Oka hasn't moved in a while. Maybe we're a little happy to stretch our legs. Okay. NPCs, the other NPCs. Okay, so Edenor, you're gonna have one aid coming your way. Zane is gonna aid Lycus. Brina's reloaded, and Brina's at a separate turn, and so is Clink. So we're just gonna say,
Dorian is on me and James on Lycus.
yeah.
Have Zane
And Dorian-
help Brina because Luna gave me the 8 already.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Okay, we got a chain of aids going. Okay.
Yep.
Then yeah, we're gonna go
Chain
ahead
of
and-
a. Wait a second, I don't like that.
Everyone.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
It's.
Just passing the aids around.
Oh my god.
I've honestly lost track of who's aiding who at this point.
I know
Like, there's
everybody
the
has
warrior
one.
and Edenor.
aid involved.
Dorian to Edenor,
Yep.
Zane to Brina.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Luna to
Brock.
Lycus.
Brock to Pim.
Brock to Pim.
Brock the Pimp.
Him to Luna.
Pim to Luna. Oh my
Okay.
god. Full circle.
All right, guys. We're gonna do one more round and then we're gonna go to break. So, Lycus, you up. You have a shadowed form of Raloven coming towards you, but you don't know because you blind. But your leg feels a lot better,
All right.
and you feel less wounded.
I feel a little less wounded. If I try to attack while being blinded, I have to roll a flat save, right?
Correct. You have to roll a DC 11 flat check.
Okay.
Actually, that's only. I think that's. Let me just make sure. Something. If that's where you know where the creature is, I'd say. Yeah. You're hidden. So creature's hidden. Creature you're hidden from knows the space you're in. So this creature is actually undetected because you don't actually know that where space this creature is in.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
I'm-
it's undetected to you. Someone can use an action to point it out, and then it would become hidden. But yeah, you cannot. You have no idea this creature is coming towards you.
Do you share your senses with your Eidolon?
Oh,
no.
true.
Wait, one is blind, one isn't. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I think that might be a
I-
feat. I'd have to look at
Yeah, I ruled earlier that you don't share conditions. So if you don't share the buffs, for example, then you probably don't share the status effects. So yeah, I would say, and you can see through your Eidolon. You use an action to share senses, right? It's a concentrate. So have you been maintaining it? That's the big question.
No.
I think share
Uh.
senses is a concentrate. I'm pulling it up now. Yeah, it does have concentrate. Yeah, so share senses, you'd have to basically use another action again now to reuse it. It would have dropped. As the Eidolon is being shaken in Raloven's hands, the connection and all that stuff, yeah. You know, because you were healing last turn and whatnot, yeah.
I'm going to... Gosh, I'm down.
You know what, actually, I'll give you this. Zane didn't know what he was going to do with his turn, and now that we're running into stuff, I'm happy to say he didn't have. He has like one unaccounted action I was going to do as like a take cover kind of thing. I will have him point out to you, Lycus, that the creature is on its way, so you know it is hidden to you. So it'd just be a flat check of 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just to roll against it.
It just makes sense. He's basically going to like help you out as much as they can, right?
Yeah. No, that's
All
fine.
right, let's
hope so.
let's see this dice.
Otherwise, they're kicked off.
Make
the
sure
merry
you show it the rest of us.
I'm going to cast Ignition on Raloven, the main Raloven.
Yeah, don't you have to do the flat check still or no?
Yep, I do.
Yeah, target.
Yeah.
19. Fuck.
19.
No,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
You got
Yeah,
Good.
but I'm not going to roll 19 again.
Hey,
Oh,
you
good
might.
point.
Don't.
Double 19.
Not with that attitude.
It's possible.
Yay!
Aw.
So you're targeting Raloven. You're able to target
Here we
Raloven.
go.
one
Okay.
roll at a
Fuck.
time.
All right.
You know what space he's in, but unfortunately, he's still slippery.
So that's only a 25 plus whatever 26. So Ignition does not hit.
Okay.
I'll save my aid for your poison check, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
You did just heal him, so yeah. Let's say Luna's like,
Just waiting.
yeah.
Then
It's a conditional aid.
last action. Okay, last action. Figure something out, doofus.
Believe in you.
Uh,
You got
Rip your eyeballs
add to the
out so
chain-
that you can
add to
see
the-
again.
Add to the aid chain.
Oh yeah.
I can buy you some time to think. Are you all seeing the dice roll? Because
I didn't see it on that last one.
I have to keep clicking like refresh.
I'm just watching
On
it
stream
on
or on
OBS and it's working fine. So I don't know.
Okay.
I had to refresh the stream.
okay.
So we'll see you on the next roll. I'll let you know.
I'm gonna try to
Cry in a corner.
No. I'm no coward.
This is true.
That's right. That's right. No, you're not.
Damn, there's so few things I can do with one action. Damn this character that I've built.
You demoralize
What
the
is that
shadow.
noise? It goes like, "No." What is that noise, Hannah?
Oh, monster.
No, I know what you mean.
It's the. It's supposed to be the
The
hurricane monster in the
background?
distance.
Oh, I got you.
I could
That's
turn
what
it
it
off.
I was just thinking it's like the crowd booing
No.
or something.
At first, I thought I had audio on somewhere else. Like, is this me?
Yeah. Yeah, what's going on?
I'll dampen it. How about that?
Sure.
So blind is pretty much, we could just look at blind as he's got it for the rest of this, right? It was like a minute
yeah.
or something.
I'm blind
Yeah.
for a while.
Oh, it doesn't go away? You
No.
don't get to save every turn?
No. No, this last action, I'm just gonna
Battle medicine. I don't know.
I don't have battle medicine. I'm just
I
gonna
know,
pull
I'm
out one of my last few potions, and I'm going to try to stand. Well, actually, it might be good to get an idea of how how strong the shadow is if it has a different
Oh,
ACs and whatnot.
What about recall knowledge?
Hmm?
So.
That's a good idea.
let's try a recall knowledge of some kind.
Good idea.
Or honestly, maybe I just try to hit him because my recall knowledge is not going to be good enough. And the number information we get from the hit might be more.
Just try to hit him. See what
Okay,
happens.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah.
Roll the flat check.
Flat check.
Hey.
15. Attack.
There you go.
Every
Fucking
time.
ass.
Every time. All right.
Pretty amazing.
So the thing with blind is that it's just disadvantage on all your rolls.
It's tough.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Or not. Yeah.
So
I mean, you're able to. That's pretty lucky.
so 17 doesn't hit him.
No.
Beans.
17 does not.
All right, it's 18 or more, guys. 18 or more.
Yeah, wow, really narrowed it down there, buddy.
Oh my god.
Edinor, you up, buddy.
All right.
It's like it.
We're gonna roll
like it.
with.
You have to roll your fort.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Roll your board.
All right, I'm on it.
Yeah, let me get your damage real quick.
Oh,
It's
Nat
a
20.
20. That means it goes away, right?
That
goes
means you
down.
go down 2 stages.
So it's down
You
to
still
one.
take 19 damage.
Oh,
Ugh.
But yeah, you're down to poison 1 now.
There we go.
Okay, so you don't
Didn't even need.
need
that.
my.
No, he doesn't need your reaction. So you have your.
Okay.
Oh, no, yeah, you have your reaction to expend still as you
Right.
need to.
this is our first digital nat
Player
20?
nat.
I think
No,
so.
player nat 20.
Player net.
David
True,
had
true,
a
true,
nat
true.
20.
Player was right.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Brock got 1.
Brock's doesn't count.
Probably
Yeah,
doing
We
something
can't see it.
I'm
stupid.
smiling. That was such a useless 20.
Yeah,
Dancing.
just moving the ship. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done. Edinor, you up?
Oh lord.
All right. Gain a little more health.
A little more health.
Does that have a cooldown? Like, how many turns does that last?
It just rotates because I'm not
Oh,
moving
okay.
anywhere. So every time I
Okay.
spark my transcendence, then it moves my blade, and then I can use my 2-action transcendence. So it's really just toggling everything
Yeah,
else. So
That's the sound
Yeah.
that your
It-
healing makes.
Nice.
Oh.
So then yeah, let's try. Let's spark
Get
it.
him. Go on,
Let's-
go in.
Let's hit her up. Let's see if we can use this to attack and see if we can do anything here.
Believe in you.
Okay.
You got this.
If I had dice, I'd.
Do it, yeah, just on your hand, on the finger that clicks.
Okay. Do it right. Do it right.
Don't fuck this up.
27.
Not enough.
Not
Unfortunately,
enough.
This is
And
such a
you-
hard fight.
Well, yeah. That's without. Yeah, let's hold on to that 8 here. Now let's try. Let's see
Oh yeah,
here
right.
now.
Let me know when you got the aid.
I'll let you know. We'll know very soon. Nope.
Viewers, did you notice I stood up?
Nope. We're all right. Well, we're back onto the body. So
Okay.
this shifting, we're just
At least
hanging
we're-
in here.
I feel like nothing
We're
is
getting up and down
happening.
rolls.
Nothing is happening right now.
We're all just
It's all
I know.
into you.
whiffing.
We're all just healing.
Well,
My
yeah,
roll
literally
has to be
everyone's
high.
healing. You
Roll has
have
to be high.
to bring this
Because
together.
the pattern is high, low, so no, that last one was low. It clearly.
I was
Wow.
setting you up. I'm setting you. I took the.
We all believe in you, Nigel.
Come on, dice god. Okay,
Okay,
so my
so
turn right now.
Yeah.
Your turn right now. Yeah.
You have aid as a circumstance bonus, which I have not rolled for yet, and heroism.
Is there an anti-aid?
No.
Is there a prep, but for monsters?
I think there's like, well, you have like demoralize and
Right.
trip, you have all that shit.
Disrupt
is the only one that does that.
spell if you have that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is the one I've been using to click.
Should
I'm gonna-
chop that finger off right now.
I'm gonna
Imagine gonna
change it
come
to the
back from
pinky.
break with just a stump.
Would you like me to roll the aid first, so you know
Nothing
what the
is
modifier
true.
is?
Everything's permitted.
I mean,
man.
do you want to use your hero point?
Well, no. Listen, maybe I should roll the aid first to see if you see what bonus you get.
Oh, close.
Or is
Mind
this
that uses your
for-
reaction.
This
this
was
is for-
the,
This is
the
just
stratagem.
Stratagem.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you were hitting.
If it was that bad,
Pinky finger.
Here we
Pinky
go,
finger
Nigel.
clicking.
let's see it.
Come on, Luna.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, 15.
Wait,
Might not be
but we
enough,
can
though.
roll. But if we get the aid,
No, it is.
No,
I have
that's-
a plus 17 because of courageous something.
Courageous anthem.
That's a 32.
32. That's a hit.
Okay.
That's a hit.
yes,
That is a
baby.
As hard as you can.
Okay.
That is a
Go
hit.
off,
That was
baby. Go
use-
off.
that was a
Use
free action,
everything.
guys, strategy.
This is our only
I'm gonna
fucking
use-
chance.
So
We're all
Everybody's
first
sitting up.
situating. Yeah. Gamer stance.
first action, recharge my spell charge, my spell strike,
Bzz.
Okay.
and then I'm going to see this is the advantage of having this as a free action. I could choose which spell in advance.
Punch him right in the nards with
Yeah.
your sword.
Get him in the
You have a
beans.
vitality spell in there?
Yeah, right in the beans.
I gotta go big damage. I'm assuming, right? Because
Big
we ain't hitting
damage.
anything.
Big damage.
Biggest.
Mhm.
Do your biggest.
I'm gonna use chromatic ray. I have to roll a d4 to determine
The
which
damage
one. Because yeah. So give me 1 second. Roll a d4 here.
You hear that, David?
Oh no, that's the good one. I think 3 is the good one.
Wait.
Yeah,
it's-
that's
Smiling.
wild.
He's smiling.
This is a good one.
3 is the good one.
So
Oh.
let's see here. 1, 2.
And now we just
Um,
wiped away all the fast heal, so you can fast heal again.
Let me
It's
make
okay,
sure I
it's all
have
good.
my stuff right.
It's all for the cause.
It's all for the cause.
It's a great cause we're raising funds for.
Holy shit.
David's just like, oh no. I'm
Yeah.
Depending on the
right
number,
now that
this
David's
is gonna be-
blurry.
Yeah. Depending on the number. This
David
would
got
be-
so
this
nervous his
is-
camera blurred.
So spell strike is 2 actions. It's 2d10 from my katana, and I'm gonna roll the 1d4 for the vitality damage part. That's what you're gonna see here.
Okay.
9 and 6. Not
All
bad.
right.
And then a 1.
Do you
Okay.
do you want to know the separate between the katana and?
Is any of it physical damage? Or your katana is magical, isn't it? It has runes and stuff on it.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you which one is katana and which one's vitality. But
What is it? Is it?
What is
damage?
it? Yeah, what is the
I rolled-
damage die? Oh,
I rolled 2d10 plus 1d4, 16 total. I guess you could just minus.
But is it
Um,
physical
so-
or is it take the chromatic part?
yeah, that's true. When
This
it's
is
spell
just
strike, I
my-
think it becomes. Sorry.
This is just the weapon part. I haven't added the spell damage.
Okay, so
That's
it
going to
doesn't do
be
it.
an additional. Yeah, the spell is going to be an additional 50.
Okay.
The spell is going to be an additional 50 damage. The,
So I got
the
the
3
3,
is
yeah.
exactly what he needed on the dice. This spell is crazy.
Oh my god. So it's 50 plus 16 damage?
66.
Plus. No, we're
Plus-
not. We're not.
We're not done
We're not
yet.
done yet. So plus
Wow,
3
not
from Arcane Cascade, and then plus 4 from the katanas. Plus 4.
We're at 73.
No, here.
That
So
seems correct.
I'm gonna do some.
73?
Did you get plus 1 from
73
heroism?
74.
74.
74.
That's damage roll, right? Or courageous. 1 and 2 is damage.
It's
roll.
damage. Yep, you got it on damage. And I didn't
74
aid.
damage.
I mean, if you want a little more.
So I'll go over it again. So it's 2d4 plus that 2d10 is the sword katana. The d4 is the vitality.
Okay.
And then when you roll a 3 on chromatic
It's another 50.
ray, that's a 50. And then arcane cascade is 3. No, wait. No, minus 1, so 73. 73. It is arcane cascade is 2 because I have weapon specialization, and then plus 4 for the katana itself.
So 53 of it is the magical stuff.
Give me the picture of how you make this strike.
Is this. Hold on. Is this. David?
So in this chaos of the fight going on, everyone's missing. Lycus is naturally about to die. Edenor is looking surprisingly well because he's healing himself every turn. But things are looking down. Pim comes along. She gives me that boost. Things are gonna work out.
Little tap on the butt cheek.
And for
Tush, tush tap.
and just trying to give way to anger here, I raise the katana in the air and then see lightning start to emit from it more and more and more, and then it just strikes down on him, top to bottom.
With that strike, you cut deep into Raloven's chest. He's kind of busy taunting Edenor, dealing with the Eidolon. Doesn't see you, and just till he starts to realize, wait a second, that's not from the storm. Turns around as Stark in Free Run, just like how fast the slash comes down.
Yeah. Like
It
a
just-
Chidori sound effect.
Like he turns and before you can even register what's going on, Luna, your strike comes down and you almost like separate him shoulder from chest. As a reaction, when Raloven is brought to 0 HP, the shadowy form that was closing in on Lycus suddenly contorts, twists, and snaps back, and as it does so, it melts away its grip on the weapon it was holding, and a katana falls to the floor in front of you, Lycus. But the shadow swirls backwards very quickly to Raloven, contacts his form, and suffuses him in shadow. His eyes kind of glaring backwards as he looks at you, Luna, and he smiles. And he goes, "You can't kill me, Luna. Don't you know? There's always gonna be just a little bit of me left." And he's going to, as the shadows collapse on him, he disappears. In just a blink of shadow.
Gone?
Oh my god.
I
Not
didn't
here.
give you a how do you want to do this. I'll say that, but the shadow is gone.
Hey,
And
sword
Raloven. There's a sword. Luna, as you cut through, as you finish the strike, you look past. And as the crackling of the electricity kind of subsides, you see a familiar blade laying on the deck of the Yoka's Will. It dramatically landed point first into the deck, and it stands there. The blade, as you all look at it, it's a katana. The blade itself is of this almost white silver. Along it, you see different emblems, phases of the moon, it looks like, kind of traveling the length of the blade. Guys, this is where we're going to take our break. The ship is underway, and Raloven has disappeared.
Oh no.
When we come back, we are still in initiative.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it's
This wasn't his
Raloven's
turn, right? Or
This wasn't his turn. No.
No.
This was a reaction at the end of his turn.
okay.
Oh my lord.
And it is
Sorry,
his
this was a
turn
reaction.
next, so
This was a reaction when he hit 0 HP.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, guys, we're gonna be back in 10. We'll see you in a little bit. Stretch your legs, get a drink of water, let your dogs out. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye.
See you soon.
Shh.
We're back.
Welcome back, everybody, to Stealthy Elf Productions. We are playing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition for you tonight. This is our homebrew game. Players, we are picking right back up in the combat. I believe we're still in initiative, right? So, Hannah, we can keep the combat music back up. We'll have the whole thing. It is Luna. You just had your turn. Okay. Okay. Brock's turn. Brock is going to steer the ship. You guys are a few rounds. Brock is going to turn the ship towards. What's that thing? Towards the hurricane. Tell you what. We're going to stick with player turns for now, but I want to kind of just track action economy. We're going to kind of almost approach this like ship rules, where I don't think we really need to track movement so much now that the ship is underway. Technically, our turn order would go Lycus, Edenor, Luna, but I do need to check in with Luna here. I do need to fall out of initiative for just a moment.
What?
Because Luna, in front of you, is something I think that means a lot to you. What does Luna do? Tell us Luna making this move.
Seeing this sword that means so much. The sword has been passed down along the family line that she had lost to Raloven initially and been away from it for so long. This sense of familiarity. She runs towards it, but just before getting there goes into a slow walk, and then she kind of like the blade is there. She kind of like gets on her knee, like it's looking it over again just to make sure is this the real one or is this some other kind of trick. And when she has some semblance of confidence that this could be the sword that she's seen for all her life, she reaches her hand to grab it by the handle? Is that what you call it?
Hilt.
Saw you searching for a fancy
That's the
word.
word I was looking
You
for.
just landed on handle.
I was trying to get into player chat and say hilt.
Good cap.
I was muted.
Handle?
Grabs it by the hilt, and the weight immediately seems familiar. Something that she's used for all this time. She immediately recognizes the runes along it, and she takes a swing or two just to reassure that this is the one.
It is. It feels right, and I think as your hand touches it, and as your fingers kind of grip the hilt, you feel they almost they slide in to the grips that they just were always there.
And I'll in a rare moment in Sandsea, she's gonna turn to the group with a smile and say, I've been searching for this whole time. You have no idea what this means to me at this moment.
But what means?
She's got some kind of weapon, some kind of sword. It looks really cool.
This sword is called a Moonblade. It's a
Moonblade.
sword passed down from my family line.
Wow.
It's also a selection war item.
Oh.
Okay.
So now you can really finish off Raloven if he's not truly gone.
Yeah, where'd that fucker go?
Wait, he went somewhere? What are you guys talking about?
I guess Luna did a really cool strike, and it's too bad you didn't get to see it.
So, hang on.
I'm not going to elaborate further.
Unfortunately, while this is going on, the reason I wanted to stay in initiative is
Mhm.
Lycus, I need fortitude saving throws.
What are we
Yes.
talking about?
So this doesn't happen until the end of my turn, right?
Yeah,
It is poison 1. Too.
I'm just gonna take a quick
poison 1.
sip
Okay,
before this one.
go ahead, get your heal up.
So you can just take it away.
Right? And here we go. Fortitudinous.
No way.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Lycus.
For 50.
Not 2 nat 20s.
That's
It's second nat 20.
that's
Juicy?
Lycus. While Luna is grabbing this blade, how do you eject the poison out of your body?
Oh gosh.
Squeezes his muscles really hard.
I think
Pops a
Luna
pimple.
is just like admiring their blade, and Lycus is like, "All right, that's incredible. Did we finish?" Just projectile.
Okay.
Just bull.
In which direction?
Yeah, hopefully over the side, not on the deck.
Remember, if you're looking for any of your teammates, they're hidden, so you'll need to roll a flat check.
I'm in the direction that I was facing before, which was towards Raloven's shadow.
Yeah, so Luna, in Luna's direction.
Reflex save.
Barf everywhere.
I could roll a reflex save, but I will, as I'm doing that, I'm like, when I'm holding the sword and I'm looking at Lycus and I see he's about to blow a chunk, I'm going to turn and
A
like have the back,
One chunk.
my back face him
Oh,
to save
no.
the sword.
You're just gonna
Oh, yeah,
accept
Luna's
it.
gonna,
Why not
yeah, Luna's
step
gonna
out of the
use her
way?
sword.
Deflect the bomb
I don't know
into
if that's an
Edmar.
option.
Well, let's see. What's the flat check that Lycus?
No,
This is so silly.
my DC is 23. My monk DC.
No. You have to
No,
roll a
it's a
flat check
flat.
to target
It's
Luna.
like
Yeah,
11.
so yeah, you need to roll an 11 on the or higher on the dice.
He's not trying to target Luna.
Fuck,
I don't know
let's
about
go. 14.
Okay, Luna. We need a reflex saving throw.
I'm wasting good rolls on this.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh,
Nigel isn't.
no. Hero point?
Nah.
No.
We
No,
got
you
kill
said
him.
it.
Kill still.
I feel like I'm so sorry.
I will shield the sword. This was my 50
He has
seconds
prestidigitation.
plus 2 or 3 zeros, like kind of like 53-ish. I finally got this sword back.
And then you
So-
immediately get barfed on.
Take a hero point
Or-
because it's a heroic moment. You
Yeah.
have your sword back. So I'm gonna please, for the love of God.
Oh, that's so
I'm
funny.
gonna
You gonna
try
try
again
it?
with a hero point.
Yeah, hero point.
Yeah, screw it.
You got on your
Wow.
No.
So there's, I'm not sure how
Collaborative storytelling at its finest.
Oh my
anyone
god.
watching this, if you've watched from the beginning, you'll notice one thing with Nigel. He'll do something really cool and then roll, and the character will get absolutely fucked.
It's true.
It's
true.
quite hilarious.
And it's
Why
usually
is
for
mine
something
2Z
stupid
2s?
like this.
Your 2s
Yeah,
are
you're
20s.
missing a 0 on those, Nigel.
Yeah.
His Lycus is
Well,
soaking
I
all
shield
of
the
them up.
sword. I hold it up. It protected the sword.
There was a
isn't-
lot of poison, all right? I'm sorry.
Oh no, is Luna gonna be poisoned now?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
It's not going to be poisoned.
Okay, good.
That's so.
I wouldn't put it past you, David.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to ruin this moment any further.
I am so sorry, Nigel. Okay, guys, your ship turns towards the hurricane. As you're flying, as you are making your way towards it, you can see it looks like Serena has been leading this hurricane towards. Cannon, give me some different music because this is too soft.
Sorry. Back to fight music.
That's
Can I use
perfect.
a random, like if there's like free time between now and getting there, I want to just like throw in a seek action here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
necessarily
good idea.
Trust
Oh
this
yeah, I
to
think
be
we should all be
completely
keeping our
wrong.
eyes out. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. You definitely have, like, in terms of crew, Zane, Dorian, Brina, Clink, they can all do a lot of sailing if you guys want while you search.
Yeah, like they can do like the autopilot stuff for now until like
Yeah.
we're.
Until we get to like important part.
And Eddie and Luna have +1 status to perception checks.
Okay. And Lycus has a -4.
Yeah.
I guess you just go clean up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're still rolling through initiative. We've done Lycus. Now we're on
no,
Luna, or-
Now that Lycus is not poisoned, I don't
Okay.
really need to track initiative.
Okay.
I will pop out a little bit while you guys are kind of searching around the ship.
I am gonna do a battle medicine on Lycus. Well, actually, I can't
Oh,
use it
sweet.
anymore, right? Or is it just be?
Huh?
I think
'Cause-
you used it on him already.
No, they
No,
use
we
the
could-
healing touch.
I used no. It wasn't healing touch.
No?
I don't have healing touch.
Luna cast heal on you.
Luna cast
Like,
healing.
That was really tight.
I used battle medicine on myself last. during the
Yeah,
session,
last time you were on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
So yeah. Okay. As long as you haven't used it on Lycus, I think there's like a 24-hour.
yeah,
limit on-
we sent some message. I was like, did I use this last time? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I don't
be
think you
telling
did.
everyone. Okay, we have to go. We have to go help the water drake, but we can't be sure where Raloven is right now, because right now we're 90 feet in the air, so it's not like
Yeah.
he could potentially just jumped off. He could still be here for all we know.
Maybe we should do a quick
Alright.
sweep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
I got a 27 on the battle medicine.
I think that is a critical success?
I think that's a regular success, but I'm not 100% sure.
I believe in you.
Oh, that's a good one too.
I think that.
I believe in you.
18er.
Nice. If I try to smell, can I not take the fucking -4 perception penalty?
I would be willing to cut it down to -2.
I will take that. Thank you.
His smell is an imprecise. So actually, I don't think I even have to. Vision is like a precise sense because I think you have sense of smell like as an imprecise sense already. Then you just have that as an imprecise sense. So let me just pull up imprecise senses. We're all learning how the game is played.
Learning.
Imprecise senses.
Feels like that happens every single time.
Right? Isn't that fun?
Aim is deep.
2d8 plus.
Average hearing is an imprecise sense. It cannot detect the full range of detail as a precise sense can. You can usually sense a creature automatically with an imprecise sense, but it has the hidden condition instead of the observed. It might be undetected by you if it's using stealth, or is an environment that distorts the senses, such as a noisy room. In those cases, you have to use a seek basic action. So basically, he's the imprecise sense.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would
just
be
go ahead and roll me the perception check. So I know what I'll roll against you.
18 plus 28.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 28. Sniffing around, you don't catch a whiff of anything totally abnormal. There is just a lot of blood in the air. And I think because the ship is moving fast and you're even with your sight gone, I know other senses get enhanced, but you still are having to focus on maneuvering around a ship that is moving as fast as it can. So yeah, unfortunately.
I like us. You get 22 health, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll let everyone know that I got a good whiff, but I can't smell them.
I think we all would be seeking, though, right?
Yeah, we're all seeking. Yeah, so you can all go ahead and roll.
Yeah, well, I'm not finding shit. Roll the 2. 14.
Nope. Wow.
Nope.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You guys make a sweep of the ship.
Nope.
You do find
Perfectly safe.
you do find some more prisoners. Craggy, Thrag, Fafney, and Selma are all imprisoned. You also find Blurreed Neblin and Pensmith also imprisoned in the decks below.
Oh.
In the brig. Yeah.
Can we check them for bites?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe medicine
Keep
check
in
or
mind, you
something?
guys it might take a bit of time. Like
Okay.
you're sweeping a lot of the ship, and you
Mhm.
guys are coming up on the storm here.
But they're
Okay.
imprisoned,
Right,
right?
so,
They're
like-
in the cell.
They're in the
Mhm.
cells.
Okay, let's leave them there for now. We'll deal with that later.
Okay. Yep.
Or just
They're all, it's
the
like,
lever.
wait, what? Guys, let us out!
We will all in due time. All in due time.
stay in
What's
here. You're
happening?
probably safer.
You're safer in there.
He's on the ship.
Do you know where
They
he
call
is?
Lareed kind of leans out. I think he was setting some sort of trap for you all.
Where?
I mean, here, on the ship. He put us all in prison. He took some of the crew.
We already saved them.
Did you deal with? Did you fight him?
Yeah, Luna did great.
Yeah, I would say as you guys are talking, you get the sense that she's talking about
Mhm.
setting up before you guys.
Right.
You know, she doesn't know that you guys won
Oh, okay.
or how
Yep.
things went upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Don't worry about that. We took care of him. Kind of.
Okay.
I think if when we leave there, I'll tell everyone. I don't think he could convert people that quickly. I think he still needs a couple days or something along those lines.
That's fair.
So-
We'll still check him for bites later.
For sure.
You hear
And
a call go out at this point, guys. Brock screaming, "Guys, we're coming up on it!"
Okay, upstairs.
Okay. I guess we've got to stay
Not so
vigilant.
blind.
You guys run onto the deck of the Yoka's Will. You see
I'm gonna try something.
ahead-
All right, really quick before we go upstairs. I'm going to go to him. Look around. I'm going to whisper in Pim's ear. I could try and set a trap for him. Maybe this might work. I'll stay down here, make him think that I'm alone. If I do not come up here in 12 seconds along those lines,
2 rounds.
2 rounds, then know that something has happened to me.
Okay. I still got something else in my back pocket if you want to try to lure him out.
I think it might help if he sees me alone, he might try and do something.
Okay. All I'm gonna
Not
say.
his confidence.
All I'm gonna say is, it seems like he wants you alive, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Then she walks away. Back above deck.
Okay. Above deck, Pim, Edenor, Lycus, you all stand ready on the deck of the Yoka's Will as you are hurtling towards the hurricane. You see the storm, sentient and churning, swirling around the stern of the water drake. Just the dragon-headed bow peeking out. You see the flashes of gunfire. You hear the crack of lightning, the fire of cannons. As the water drake begins to be dragged down to the ground, you see the ship kind of struggling to stay right as it's kind of being churned. It's clear as you are approaching that Serena does not have great control of her vessel at the moment.
Okay.
Additionally, from this vantage point, the other thing that you all see are columns of smoke rising in the west. That much thicker and clearly visible on the horizon.
Conquering host is readying their armada.
As the captain might say, time to bring the party.
All right, everybody, let's get this fucking storm's attention. Let's start blasting this thing and make it follow us. Otherwise, and he doesn't look at the water drake. Who knows what'll happen to the kids?
Guys, before you all spring into action, let me get some perception checks from everybody, except for Luna,
Okay.
before we all go into like a proper initiative here.
That's about right.
That's about right. Like it's.
Nope.
Oh, Pim, this is
One
rough,
sec.
guys.
I hate this.
Nor. Hey!
23.
I mean, could be worse.
Could
Plus
be worse.
1 plus your
Was it-
modifier. What's the total?
I added the modifiers.
What is it?
I added the +1. It's plus 12, so it's 10. I already rolled.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
see
added
it.
the modifier in there,
Viewers
so it's
can't
11
see that,
plus
so
12.
announce it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Thank you for the reminder.
Adenor, as you are scanning the horizon,
Mhm.
right, you see off towards more the south. You catch, and this is like more towards the sun side, right, of the twilight region, right? So it's a bit brighter where you're kind of looking now. You see, looks like three objects in the air. From this distance, very difficult to make out what they could be. But you see, you can just kind of see it up against the clouds, like three bright dots sparkling in the sunlight.
UFO?
I don't know. Roll higher. We'd have to see.
Okay, I'm good. I'm essentially calling that out to the crew, just making sure that we're aware. We already see the smoke, and the smoke is to our
To the west.
north- to the west.
I got an idea.
This is like 90 degrees from there. Like you're just kind of panning the horizon,
I had
right? And you
spotted.
just kind of, yeah, you catch like when they talk like in video games about like looking for little sniper glares or something like lens
Oh
flares.
yeah, the
That's
glints.
what you kind of see.
Yeah.
Just you see the glint off in the distance, like just where it
Right.
catches the light. All right, and you see. Very odd.
So you pointed out.
So
Guys, I might have my directions totally mixed up.
Right.
Is that east?
East would be towards the sea.
Let me see here on the map. Let me just hop over. Let me just hop over to the town map real quick for you. This is the old Ironwood town map. Okay.
Ye old Ironwood.
The conquering host kind of coming from like this direction. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay. The shiny things kind of coming from like this direction. Maybe actually a little bit more this direction.
Isn't that the
90.
direction of direction we came from, like the grove and everything?
You guys came a bit more southeast-ish, so you'd have been coming more from like this direction.
Okay. I thought we came from the southwest.
That's the thing. I can't remember if I'm mixing up east and west. Which side? Which one is the right side of the map?
That's
David, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
East.
I'm having
East.
like struggling.
Right,
with
Oh,
east.
right?
That's east.
yeah, because we came
So
in
it'd
from the
be
left.
directly behind us.
You came in. So you did come in from that side, Ollie. But that's where like you met with the Ironwood logging stuff. Your
right.
general heading up until that point was from the southeast.
Okay.
Well, we're going northwest. Right?
Yeah.
So we were southeast. Yeah. Okay.
You were coming up, and then you saw like the smoke and all the fighting. So you guys cut hard to the west, met up with them, and then kind of went north of them after that. Okay.
So, Eddie,
So,
if you
you guys
point
know
that
how-
out, I will do something.
Mhm.
But it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm of course I'm going to point it out
Okay.
to the crew that we have some unidentified individuals or objects
Pim's gonna take out
coming
something.
to wherever it is, to the east perhaps or the south. Your dealer's choice.
Okay. Pim takes something out from her pack. It's a small set of spectacles.
Mm.
She puts
remember
them
this.
on.
Hang on, guys. We don't really have like a
Yeah.
whole ton of time here, like
Yep.
to like be drawing items and
Yep.
come on and stuff.
Well,
sorry,
what kind
Hannah.
are we in initiative or not?
We are about to be. I was just telling you guys like the
Yeah.
scene as you were entering into the combat.
Okay, should I do this now or should I wait? You tell me.
You should probably wait.
Then I will wait.
Yeah. You guys are coming into the Ironwood logging map, and that is over here.
Ah.
You guys see the storm. The water drake right now, I'm going to put it like kind of out here, is down. And you see this creature on top of it. And the Oka's Will coming in from there. Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
we gotta swoop in and get control of the hurricane.
All right. Let's go back into initiative.
Okay.
Let me clear these things.
So
real quick.
roll fresh initiatives.
Yeah, now we're going to roll fresh initiatives. We kind of fell out of the last one.
Inish.
Move all turns. Clear.
Rashish. All right.
Not you. Actually, no. I guess I will do you. Can I just add turn for all of you? Yes. Okay.
Rolling. Oh,
Roll.
Oh.
finally something good.
Sounds like you.
Total
Brock,
of
I'm just gonna
30
roll initiative.
for PM.
Yeah, 30 for Pim. Nice. That is a really good roll for Pim. Okay, so that's Pim. I'm having Brock roll initiative for Oka's Will.
Ironically, I rolled the old dice and I got the same die roll.
Luna, what'd you get?
20.
20 as well. You'll go before.
I got
Oka as
18.
well. Okay. 18. Lycus?
I got a 25.
25. All right. And then finally, the Hurricane. Where'd you go? Where are you, my silly little stat block? Where's my dice roller? There it is. I have to. At least I'm just like, stay. Wow. That's just terrible. My streak of bad rolls continues, guys. Okay.
Good.
Starting us off, Pim, it is you. If you would like to use your actions to like interact, draw your stuff, and put your lenses on, you can totally do that.
Well,
This is what you're walking. This is what you guys are flying into, like very fast.
okay. Yeah, I'm going to use an interact action to take the goggles out of my pack. Probably
Okay.
another action to put them on, right?
I
is that all
think if
one?
you're just using them, I think like yeah, I think it's all just one action.
Okay. Great.
What are they called?
They are the lesser mirror goggles.
Okay.
So, they look really cool. These are Brina's old glasses.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
That is right.
they're just like wide-rimmed black circular lenses, but very, very reflective. So like even if a tiny bit of light is going through the lens, it's like super reflective.
Very cool.
And Pim has kind of bejeweled them. So this is not Brina's style, but this is Pim's, and
Yeah.
she's put like jewels all around the edges of the glasses in all different colors. So they're just very shiny and cool. And then she's going to use her last action, or no, that's one action. So a second action visual perception check on what Edenor pointed out.
Sure.
And I will
Go
get
for
a
it.
+1. If this has anything to do with Fae, I get another +2 to this roll. Okay, so
No.
12 plus 1 is 15 plus
13.
11, 24, or 26 if it's against a Fae.
Okay. That is a success.
Great.
And it also helps too, Pim, as you were looking at these things, they are getting larger. It's clear that they are coming towards you. And it's clear that they are moving rather fast. And they are very reflective, so there's almost like, yeah, you can kind of pick out what you said a 24 was the total?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As they're getting towards you with a 24, you can tell that they seem to be sort of like individual crafts of some sort, made of a highly reflective metal.
Great. I think I know what this
We don't
is.
really know. Reflective metal.
Pam doesn't know though. Hannah knows.
Okay.
Last
Okay.
action. Let's see. I think there is one more round. No, we probably spent that. So I'm gonna re-up Courageous Anthem.
Okay.
And she's got these glasses on. She sees it, and she's like, "There are weird metal things in the distance, yeah, but we got this."
We got
Wow.
this.
That's her 60-foot emanation, Courageous Anthem.
I would say with 60-foot emanation, Luna, you don't have like the direct LOS, but you definitely hear Pimp saying that as you were kind of like trying to hone in on your senses.
And
So
then
you're aware of Pimp saying
I'll-
that there are weird things, metal things.
And then I'll spend my last focus point to try to make that a lingering effect.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. This will be a performance check. Ooh, it's really good. Might be a crit.
Ooh.
That's important. That will be performances plus 13. That'll be 30. Is that a crit?
30.
It doesn't specify.
Yeah,
it
I'd
just,
say
it
that's
just
a crit right
says,
now.
yeah, it's for,
I know.
up to you.
I use a DC. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 30. I'll take a 30 as a crit.
Then this is going to last for 5 rounds. Wait, is it 5 or 4?
shit,
Let me
that's
double
huge.
check. Ah. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
You're saying that out.
4
Rock-
rounds. It's 4
Rocks, they're
rounds.
kind of grooving. Nice one, honey.
Thank you.
He's just,
Doing what he does
bebopping.
best.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
dancing.
exactly.
Brock's joining boot
He's
camp
like-
after this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's it.
Rock's running boot camp after this. Yeah, I really got to revisit his stat block. Guess what? I will give a hero point to whoever can guess Brock's HP.
59.
58.
58, 59.
37.
Two guesses? No.
43.
45.
Nope.
More or
That's
less.
okay. We all had a turn. You will all just will think about it as we
Keep
go.
guessing.
Okay. The ship's turn. The water drake's turn, actually.
We're
The water
such
drake
gamers.
is
We're all like,
going
"Oh, we gotta get
to.
this 0 point."
The water drake is going to touch down on the ground. You guys can see it's got these 4 giant paws, right? And as it kind of makes its way down to the ground, it lands hard. There is the snapping of wood. There is
Even with the legs.
Yeah, even with the legs. Yeah, the legs are what snapped. They kind of like bent backwards as it was landing, and you can see it just kind of like pushed into the ground, and it kind of slides to the halt, just about there, and the storm is just on top of it.
Yeah.
I forgot, like, ship rounds basically come before player rounds, but we're chilling right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Water Drake it'll try and make an attack. I was about to reach for my dice. I'm a fool. The future is now.
Fool Harry.
Okay. You guys hear a lot of electricity crackling, right? And the. Let me take a look at something. Not immune to electricity. Would you look at that? That's nice. Because, yeah, it does, like, you see the storm kind of, like, churn backwards. Like, the cyclone kind of pick up. Right? And now it goes from kind of being this tornado that was just sitting at the back of the ship to being a mass of clouds just roiling above it, above the water drake. Okay, that's the water drake's turn. Lycus, you are up. Hurricane on deck.
Okay.
Hurricane on deck. Session title.
I'm going to run up to. I can't really do a whole fucking lot.
Yeah, you blind, boy.
I want to try to not so much even yell, but like try to get the storm's attention again.
Hmm.
So yeah, just waving my arms, screaming, whatever, just to try and get it to notice me.
I love the idea of Lycus literally yelling into a storm.
Yeah, like right at the very front of the ship, just screaming.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll call it intimidation or
Hey,
yeah, I think intimidation.
18 plus. What's my intimidation? 18 plus 13.
Oh.
31. And he's just like, hey, you big fucking gust over here.
31? I think a 31 is a success.
Oh, oh.
I think a
Hell
31 certainly seems to get its attention as Lycus, it's kind of like rearing up above the ship, right? You almost get the sense that it was about to go in for the killing blow, and then Lycus runs to the front of the ship and yells out, and there's just this. All of you kind of feel this energy just kind of radiating off of him. This purplish magical energy, very reminiscent of his wolfen form. And yeah, the storm seems to heed your call, Lycus. Suddenly, like spouts of air just erupt from the sides of it, almost like legs, and it starts to kind of like almost walk towards you. Start to walk towards your ship.
All right.
Okay. Anything else like it?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend one action to stride because somewhere in the middle of that I moved around. I know I did. I don't really know how, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. You
It's
don't
on
have
the
to.
ship.
We're in like ship combat. Like
Alright.
we're in ship level combat, so I'm not gonna count strides and stuff like that. Just move.
I
about.
don't know if this works at all, but I want to spend an action to try to coax Oka, not the ship, but Oka, to reach out to the
Yeah.
storm and see if it can get it to chill the fuck out.
Sure. Yeah, I would say nature would be
Diplomacy
the
or-
first thing that comes to mind. Diplomacy, I can see as well. I can see diplomacy.
All right.
Nature or diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
9 plus 15, 24 to convince Oka to
24.
try to talk to the storm.
I love this image of like kind of standing on the bow, right, yelling at the storm to come back to face you guys, right? Again, that energy kind of like echoing out, getting the storm's attention, and then Lycus kind of blindly stumbling across the deck, just knowing it so well, having walked it so often, you know, in these past few days and weeks. Stumbling into like Oka's sensor room. Again, we're not tracking distance, right?
Right.
And making the appeal to the sensor directly, because knowing that that's kind of where Oka is housed, right? So I love the idea of like blind Lycus yelling at this giant rotating sphere with wind just kind of going in and out of it. You said the check was what?
24. And I think I just kind of like, I lean on the sensor. You know, I'm still bloodied for like hardcore. And I just like press up against it and I'm just like, okay, please. We don't have a whole lot left. And everything is coming against us. We need your help. Talk to this thing, get it to help us somehow. Or even just, I don't know. Please, Oka, can you help us?
As you speak, the sensor kind of rattles underneath your grip. You can hear gusts picking up in the room. Your cloak begins to kind of flap about, you know, starting a bit at first, just kind of like shifting back and forth against your knees until suddenly it is just whipping wildly around you. Those of you on the deck see the crystals glowing that much brighter, especially those at the bow, kind of starting to kind of glow maybe in like a sort of strange pattern, you know, some of them kind of going in a sequence, right? Perhaps a language unknown to all of you. Okay. Lycus,
Cool.
it's a good turn. It's a good turn.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I'll grab a potion.
Okay.
How many more do you have?
I have this, my last one.
Okay.
I used all of the ones that he
Hurricane.
gave me.
The hurricane is up. And the hurricane is going to fly towards you.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, God, 100. Oh, it's so fast.
Hang on, let me just take a look at something.
He's just measuring. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, right.
I can measure too.
Yeah, don't be shocked when someone just pulls out the ruler.
Nope. No, I like that one better.
It is going to use one action to get up 100 feet.
See, this is what happens with men.
How would you
They
do
measure
that?
150 and then they only move 100.
Yeah, right. Can someone put out 100 feet for me just so I can kind of see where the hell that's supposed to be on the map?
Yeah.
Also,
yeah,
dude,
sure.
those reindeer and logs and stuff, those are not on the map. You guys destroyed that stuff already. Thank you. Okay. So it's going to get there with its first action. With its second action, it is going to Lightning Lash.
No.
And it is going to go ahead and lash at the Oka's will.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Somebody have the Oka's stat block up.
We do.
See chat.
Sandsea chat. Okay.
What is Oka's AC?
21.
21.
Hardness 10.
21. It is a hit, but it is not a very good hit. It is a hit, though. Okay, with Lightning Lash, it's going to be that number.
If some of
24
it,
damage to Oka's will.
if some of it is electricity damage, there's a resistance involved.
It is all electricity damage.
Okay, so we have
So that gets
resistance
reduced to
10
4.
and then hardness 10. So yeah.
Whoa. Really?
Yep,
Yeah.
barely a tickle, my friend.
Wow. Air elemental
Right.
versus air elemental. How come mine's not
Yep.
immune to electricity? That's so sad.
Nigel,
Oka's
are
that
you,
much
Will
better.
resistant to a lot of things.
are you keeping track of
Oh,
yeah.
ship HP, Nigel? Because I can if you don't want to.
Let me. If you can, sure.
You all see as this thing is kind of like rolling towards you, lightning kind of building up. You see thunder kind of building within the clouds, and then streaks of lightning shoot out towards you. And as Oka's flying towards those crystals, as they kind of zoom, shine, they almost create like lightning rods. They kind of zoom, and absorb a good bit of that damage.
Were we at
Like as
full
you feel
HP though? I
away.
thought we were kind of down.
No, Oka's
No,
you
we
guys,
repaired.
Okay.
Yeah, you spent
good.
a week repairing.
Then we are
Okay,
good.
so that is that action. I think the last one then is going to be. We're going to go ahead and move another 100 feet and get in on Oka's will.
Ah.
Actually, I kind of want to let you guys get into the map a little bit, so I'm just going to say we're going to move 50 feet. Because I don't like your tokens playing at the edge of the map. Okay, Luna. You stayed below
comment.
deck. You were waiting below deck. You have 3 actions. As you sit here, quietly doing... What does Luna do with these 3 actions as you're below deck?
So what she's gonna do, because she'll start to just lean against the wall, and is the stat block the same for the Moonblade?
Yeah.
So when she's leaning in there, because she had first put her sword away, the katana, but I guess I'll mention it now. If I'm, am I reading this right? Oh, maybe I might have misunderstood some words there, so I'll just do the regular version. She'll take her sword out and hold it in front of her, and then she's gonna use one of its abilities. I'll just spot here. You have it up?
The Moonblade? Yeah.
Okay, well, she's gonna activate the first one,
Okay.
and she's gonna say the name of it. It would be. Let me see here.
Oh yeah, we didn't put the names in yet.
So I'll just come up with something on the spot. It's gonna be
Sure.
Elven,
Okay.
and there's gonna be. She's gonna say it. It's gonna have like a reverb in her voice. So it's just gonna be like, "Halaruke." And then what happens is next roll on a failure for a saving throw against a mental effect becomes a crit
Yep.
success.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
It's a very good item.
Roll.
Okay.
Having it out, I'm just going to cast Shield and then recharge Spell Strike.
Okay. Luna, you channel the magic of the Moonblade, for fortifying your mind and preparing yourself. Shields at the ready, waiting, listening and attuning your senses to the dark. As you wait, as you reach out, nothing immediately comes, but I will say, you are very much aware of the action happening all around. Like, you feel Oka's will just rock slightly when that electricity hits. Okay. Nicely done. Prepped and ready. Noted. Next up, Oka's will. Oka's will. We are going to have you... Let's see if Oka's will can go ahead and make an attempt to appease this creature. Piloting checks are good. Okay, so this is an important question. Tim, I know you had your turn already, right? But you can also pilot the Oka's will, and your skills are probably better than Brock's, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
I trust you. I
I'll
trust
have
you.
just well. I'm gonna have Brock as the pilot be the one making these checks for Oka's will. Unfortunately, Oka's will. I still have to treat it as an item, but I am considering what Lycus did.
Well, it's
as
got
Oka's will is
independent
going to try.
propulsion.
Yeah, I know, but Oka's will doesn't have like skills,
I see.
but it does have different piloting checks and rolled a 19, a natty 19. That's really good. So, Oka's will kind of take those lightning strikes on and shift over, almost kind of riding this wind, this hurricane.
Can I
kind
make
of
a
moving along
suggestion
the
here?
edge of it.
If this is Brock staring,
Mhm.
could he try and shift the Oka's will so that the cannons are facing it?
Yeah, turn it sideways.
Does anyone disagree with that?
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Just checking.
It might be. Oh, no. Well, I just don't know how much physical damage it will take, but.
Well,
maybe.
so here's the thing. Oka's will was instructed to Oka was instructed to kind of make like a peaceful resolution to
Right.
this thing, right?
Yeah.
And it
We've
was a
already
really
have it
good
coming
roll.
towards us. We just needed to
Yeah.
chase us. That's all we need.
Yeah. So you've already got some really good rolls. So Oka's will, I would say, does manage to aggro this thing. I'll just be real with you. Brock rolled really well. So Oka's will has got this thing's attention and is kind of like gliding along the outside and about to kind of like use its wind to swing around and head towards the
The conquering host.
worst conquering host. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Then let's go for it.
Isn't
Okay.
there a name for that maneuver? Like when you use a planet's orbit.
Attacking.
The something.
Slingshot.
The slingshot. Yeah. Oka's will basically does a slingshot on the hurricane.
Just ride the
Ride
I don't know,
the
you're-
swell, baby. Ride the swell.
You're up. If there's anything you'd like to do here.
I'm up. Okay.
You're up.
I also can I use pick up the pace in?
I think it's only an exploration activity,
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
think you're right. Yeah, because I guess if we're not moving that way.
Yeah, we're kind of combat, unfortunately.
So yeah, if it's just combat actions, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop my spark again to essentially be able to move my eminence to my feet, so I have more, or actually to my blade for the future. So then I'll get a quick D8 or 4D8.
Nice,
18.
nice.
Hey.
That's a nice one.
Good heals. Good heals. Okay.
All right, we're almost there. And then I guess for the other actions, can I do any essentially assistant actions for the crew?
Yeah, you could take like aid action or something.
Yeah, I'll do
You
like
also
an
get
aid.
sailing actions and stuff. Like you could take that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'll do this sailing actions. I have to go see what the sailing actions are again.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, if you have the doc, you can scroll through it. We'll hop over to Pimp's
The
turn.
piloting check. Yeah.
Don't worry, Brock on doze.
Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll do the rest for just sailing actions and whatnot. I've got my stuff prepped.
Sounds good. Pim, you up?
Okay. Wow. I did not have a plan. I'm not really sure what to do.
Okay, well, while you're thinking about that, Edenor.
Yep.
Just as you are kind of like prepping to, steer Oka's will and help, first mate this shit out of this, right?
Yeah.
Oka's will doing that slingshot. You're kind of pressed against the deck. You feel the hair on the back of your neck begin to just creep up. You start to feel your palms maybe just a little itchy. And as you look around, you start to see the misteel beginning to swirl over the deck of the ship. These oil slicks in the air. Magic is building.
Oh, okay, interesting. So it's becoming more chaotic. We're feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You're starting to feel it. You start to feel it coming up.
I'm going to yell out just as a free action. Be careful with your magic. We're entering a little chaotic place like we were when we fought the Boule.
Hooray! All right. Pin.
Okay. I am going to. Does the hurricane seem to be?
Sorry. Pim, you were the top of the order. So we did
Yeah.
we did a whole round already.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, in that case, I'm sorry, Pim.
No,
I
good.
feel like I'm
Please
I feel
take
like
your
I'm getting away
time.
at a lot of your stuff. Okay. Well, so what I'm going to say happens here at the end of that first round is you all see off in the distance those three objects that were flying towards you have continued to do so, and they are moving very, very fast. As they are starting to kind of come up alongside your ship, right, or within very reasonable close distance of your vision, you see three ships. You see three airships. They are very sleek, very silvery white metallic hulls with kind of gold trimming along the edges, right? I would say these look like very graceful, very exorbitant and exquisite looking ships. They almost look like blades in the sky when you see them as they're flying in. What is also very telling, Edenor, as you see, and I think all of you see this, but Edenor probably stands out the most to you, is that it does leave a kind of a light trail in its wake, right? Very much like like how in like an anime or sometimes a show you'll see like the red brake lights kind of trailing behind. It has that sort of beam trailing behind it, but it is more that oil slick, rainbowy, mysteely sort of look to it.
Okay.
Mhm.
They seem to be making their way towards the Ironwood.
Oh.
Okay. May I do a further? Oh, go ahead.
I will offer you guys this. We can call our session here.
It is the top of the round. I'm struggling a little bit.
I would lean towards. Usually, I would say no, but in this particular moment,
Yeah, a
Something
lot
things
has
to think about.
changed in the past round.
Yeah.
You've got something to think about as these ships are moving towards the Ironwood very fast.
Very fast, and they've got like an oil slick
Yeah,
behind
they've got like it looks like the Misteel. Imagine, like
Right.
instead of like a jet stream behind them,
Right.
they've got like a Misteel stream.
Yeah,
just
yeah. So they're like
Yeah.
using the
behind them.
Misteel somehow on their ships.
Hey, we'll see. We will see
Interesting.
next time. on
Okay.
Sandsea Saga.
All right.
Oh, God.
Oh
10.
my lord.
Oh boy, guys, you did it. You survived the encounter with
now.
Raloven. Very much, yeah, for now.
I
Very
still don't
much
feel good
left
about
up
it.
to
He's
the
out
side.
there somewhere, potentially right next to us, and we don't even know.
Hey,
I
but
thought you
do
were
also
saying you
have-
feel the tickling on my neck, and I'm like,
I know.
He's
I
literally
know what you
standing
thought.
there, just.
Just
twirling the
Hello.
back of my hair.
But you also now have a hurricane chasing you.
Good. That's what we
and
wanted. It's good.
Yep, that was all part of the plan.
There's some new players on the field.
Oh my god.
So-
Who are they?
Lots to think about. Guys, thank you so much for playing. As we head out, let's just say goodbye to our players. Let's start with Pam.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hannah. I've been playing Pimenian Knackle. And I am super excited to find out what's going to happen next week. Tune in. Let's see. Learn with us.
Learn with us. Learn Pathfinder and learn
Yeah,
plot.
seriously.
Yes.
Luna.
I am Nigel, play Nazar Elvins, and yep, I'm. A lot of tense moments here. I'm pumped to see what happens next week.
That's right. It's right into another session. It's a week at Edenor.
All right. So I am Max playing Edenor. Glad that we survived and glad that I was able to heal up a little bit. So I'm feeling great, honestly. We're Gucci over here, as the kids say. Also, if you liked the digital dice rolling on the screen, please comment below. Let us know. We want your feedback. It's an exciting new feature that we want to bring to you. All right. Hashtag blessed. On to you, Ollie.
All right, and as always, I have been your captain, folks. Today, I have come out not dead, and that's a victory in my book. Another one bites the dust.
I thought you were just going to stop at I have come out. I was like,
You have
oh,
less conditions
since-
now. How many conditions now? Tell the stream.
I only have 4.
4.
Okay.
Wow.
I guess I
Improvement.
lost poison and bleeding.
Bleeding.
And clumsy.
And clumsy.
And clumsy.
Yeah.
I'm down to
So
4,
it's
baby.
enfeebled that you've
Enfeebled,
got.
blinded.
Well, blind is only last minute, so that's going to be ending soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really soon.
Sorry, I only have 3. Wounded 1, enfeebled 1, and blinded. Boom, baby.
Right.
I'm almost back to normal. I'm basically good to
Okay.
go.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Ready for that next round.
But with that being said, make sure to tune in tomorrow for some Terra Mahia, as I'm running that,
Yeah.
and we're getting to a very good point in that. They're all about to get chased by a horrible monster. It's gonna be brilliant. And then tune in next Friday for the premiere of a new thing we're gonna be doing, where David and I do a little game dev time as we develop Terra Mahia a little more. Section by section, and we'll chop that into pieces so that it becomes basically a tutorial, so you don't have to read the book if you're like me and hate reading because you're old and dumb. And
Where I'm at.
yep, that's all I got.
Guys, that was our
All right.
50th episode.
That was our
Yeah.
Nobody died yet.
Nobody
Nobody
died yet.
Yeah, let me do the thing again.
Despite my best efforts. We-
No one.
No one
do
can
we know?
hear it.
Is it up?
Well, they can hear it, but we can't.
Oh, there.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I've been your GM this evening. My name is David, and you can catch me here as the Game Master for all of the Heroes of Histaeria games, and occasionally over at Tales Archive. Go check them out.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for hanging out. 50 more.